attention, but I've got a stream, so she just has to deal with it. Nothing quite cures depression like a pet. I recommend that to anyone. Get a pet. Be like a little gerbil, hamster, or a cat, or a Great Dane, but get a pet. Uh, the event is more like everyone does their own thing, but most people go to the lake. That makes sense. The lake is it would be the place that I would go for sure. Is it like geotagged or something? Like if you go by the lake, you'll run into a bunch of water types, or does that not matter? We'd usually meet up to do a few laps. Ah, okay, okay. But everyone does their own thing, so it's not really like a social get together, even though you kind of. It doesn't matter. Okay, okay. I was curious about that. So it's kind of like hanging out with your guild, so to speak.
Wow, that shadow was crazy. This will be tough. Bless skills will be nullified, so be careful.
A few weeks ago, she was like, "Hey, it's been a while. I'm out of town for a bit, but when I get back, we should go for a walk." I think she's back now, but she never brought it up again. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong for bringing it up in that circumstance. Because you could just bring up the conversation, you know what I mean? And if she wants to flake, she will come up with another excuse, and then you'll just know to leave her alone. But you never know. Maybe she just legit, you know, maybe she feels like, well, he never brought it up after I brought it up to him, so he probably doesn't want to do it, right? So the best way to beat that is to just bring it up again casually, you know. You don't have to be awkward about it. Just say, hey, you know, I remember you saying that you wanted to, you know, go for a walk when you got back in town, and I'm interested. Nope, not gonna. I feel like I've gotten excuses other times I asked to do walks lately. Well, lately as in the 2 times within the past month or 2. Cause like, I think that's reasonable though. I think that's reasonable. When I ask and I hear an excuse, not a hey I'm busy, how about we shoot for? True, true. No, I think you're spot on. Because that's the thing with girls, right? Like they will, if they're not interested or they decide they don't want to do something, if they respect you, they will let you down easy. And by letting you down easy, they will just make excuses as to why they can't hang out with you. If they give you their attention, they are interested, but that's no guarantee that they're, you know, that they want to go as far as you think they may want to go. Like a buddy of mine had a situation where there was a girl that was kind of like, you know, giving him a lot of attention and dropping a lot of hints, and then when he like actually reciprocated, then she's like, nah, I'm good, let's just be friends. And that was like the most confusing thing, but I'm like, well, some girls, they just want the attention, and once they get that, they're good. Maybe she wanted to know if you'd like her, so she did that, and now she's gotten her answer and she's good. It's like if people don't flip it back at me, I assume it's not best to bother. Letting down easy is usually worse, lols. But yeah, you agree I should initiate this then, right? Yeah, no, if she's made excuses in the past, I wouldn't bother it. Like, because the thing is, yes, there's girls that like to play hard to get, but there's usually a process, you know what I mean? Like, she's not even allowing you to turn the oven on. You know what I mean? Like, you no chemistry is happening right now. So yeah, I definitely agree. I also agree when you say letting down easy is usually worse. This is true. I completely agree with that. I feel like if you're not interested in someone, just tell them that you're not interested. But don't ask someone out or kind of like drop a hint that you're interested in someone and then like clam up. And I get it, because like a lot of people, especially in our community, we're like socially awkward. So like in her mind, she probably is interested in you, but she's even more nervous than you are. And when you reach out to her, she's like, oh, I can't do it, I can't do it. And it doesn't necessarily mean that she's not interested. You know, when you're dealing with like introverted, nerdy types, it gets way more complicated. Extroverts, you can read them. If an extroverted girl is giving you attention, she likes you. If she doesn't, then she doesn't like you. That's pretty much how it is. But introverted girls, especially like nerdy types, it's more complicated than that. So she could still like you, but she could also be as nervous as you are. And so she'll just keep coming up with excuses as to why you can't hang out, because she's like, oh, I don't want to I don't want to screw up. I'm going to go back in my shell now. Cuz that still gives you hope. She's 100% extroverted. Hi, hey, Mimikui07, welcome to the stream. Hello. We're talking about romance and relationships right now while I'm running Persona. It's true though. It's true. It's that hope that can be very painful down the road. It'll get you through the next couple of weeks, but after a while, if you don't see any returns on investment, you're like, oh man, is something wrong with me? Did I do, you know? And then you start blaming yourself. I'm speaking from experience. But when you're dealing with those types, I feel like it's not guaranteed. Unless a girl just tells you straight up, I do not like you, leave me alone. It doesn't necessarily mean she doesn't like you if she's not reciprocating your attempts to, you know, make contact with her. Especially when she brought it up originally. It's not like you're coming out of the blue and saying, hey, I think you're pretty cute, you know, you want to go on a walk? Like, no, she brought it up to you. You're not doing anything wrong by saying, hey, you know, you're back in town, let's do it. I think that's the phase I'm going through. Yeah, dude, I get it. Like, I totally get where you're coming from. I can relate 100%. And you do go through that phase, and you start taking it like personally, like, you know, am I doing something wrong? And you're not doing anything wrong. As long as you are polite and respectful, like, you can't go wrong with that. You can never go wrong with that. Other women, like, there's different types. Some of them, ooh, lucky star. Like, some of them, they want someone to disrespect them and not treat them right, but it's a balancing act. And you are a really nice guy, and I would not try to emulate that. And I don't think she would be into those type of guys either, but there are plenty of girls who are, especially the introverted gamer types. As all of the whole Me Too in the gaming community has proven, that a lot of girls find themselves in toxic relationships with guys. And, you know, it's like, well, you're attractive and you're in the video game community, so that means every guy wants to date you. How did you end up with the worst, you know, toxic type of person? And that's where you get into an entirely different conversation. I mean, have you seen the way I treat Steve? Yes, I have seen the way that you treat Steve, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious. But honestly though, Steve is so polite and so nice that he needs you to do what you do. You know, keep him on his toes. So he always has just that little edge of defense in social interactions.
That was great.
I love this Showtime so much. So good.
We're done here. Let's go. Yeah! Victory!
But I mean, the best way to beat that feeling though is to just keep branching out, or maybe in the future you want to be the one that initiates. Because I mean, it's easy to, you know, wait for a girl to express interest in you, and that's what I was telling another buddy of mine. Like, you can do that, sure, but you'll be waiting a long time, especially in our culture, the American culture. It's still, you know, we're one generation removed from where if you were interested in a woman, you asked her out. And times are different now where women feel more comfortable expressing their interest in, you know, whoever they're attracted to, and it's not frowned upon. But, you know, we're still one generation removed from that, so I feel like if you're gonna wait for a girl to express interest in you, you're gonna be waiting a long fucking time. And then when you do find one that expresses interest in you, she's as nervous and freaked out as you are, and she may just chicken out and be like, you know what, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And I'm also speaking from experience.
A complete victory. Now let's keep going.
Okay, back. I had to clip that for the group. Which part? Which part did you clip? Well, I'm sure I'll be able to see it. I'm sure I'll be able to see it myself. Once I go and look in the Discord thread.
Show me your true form.
Responding to the Steve thing. It's true. It's true. By you treating him like a jerk, being a jerk towards him, you are giving him a much needed edge in future social situations in which you may meet someone that's just completely hostile.
It isn't a major threat, but don't use electric attacks. Psychokinetic moves should help here.
Persona.
It won't be a problem.
Goemon.
Nice one, Fox.
I put in context Jamal was saying I'm too nice to be abusive in a relationship. Which is true. I did say that. I did say that. Because, like, there's guys who do it, but they do it in such a way that it's still somehow acceptable, even though it's completely misogynistic. Like, there's guys that are really good with doing that. But I feel like it would be like you trying to be a warrior when you spec yourself for magic. You know what I mean? I feel like if you were to do that, it just wouldn't go over well. And the girl would hate it, and all of her friends would hate it, and yeah, you would be reviled. Not to mention, most importantly, you would hate yourself, and you would feel even worse. You would feel even worse about yourself than you do right now. Oh, perfect.
Looking cool, Joker.
Does that work? I suppose that's it. Here.
Nice. And
Ooh,
that was worth all
nice.
that talking.
Decent loot.
Joker took one out. All right. Keep it going, Fox.
What are you doing to me? Smuggling. I suppose that's it.
Nice. An item that was worth all that talking.
What?
Not bad. Don't forget this feeling. Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
I think I may have taken a wrong turn somewhere. Because this room here is completely isolated. Yeah.
Wait!
Whoa, this is deep. What the heck is this? It's not a distance we'll be able to jump either. What should we do? Yeah, I don't know. Ruptured Tides. How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Got my green tea currently cooling off. I'm gonna have that shortly. How are you? How's your last week been? Okay, can't go that way. So it's definitely something that we're going to have to solve. But I think there's another one of those sarcophagi, tombs, whatever you call them. Brain's not working right now. We'll have to find that one first, and then we should be able to access the rest of the area.
I'll reveal your true form.
Always a good time to a bit of tea, and I've been good. Okay, that's great to hear. That is great to hear. And it's true. It's never a bad time for some tea. That's for sure. I got up this morning, and I mean, I felt all right when I woke up, but then like after 2 hours, I started feeling a little, you know, down tempo. And you need energy. You need energy to stream and talk to people. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make some green tea. Let's see. How cold-hearted of you. Well, I'm one to talk. This is true. We're two peas in a pod, you know. I'm eating a bit of Chinese food. About to go make some tea, actually. Oh, nice. What kind of tea? Also, some Chinese food sounds really good. Man, I haven't had Chinese food in like months, really. Yeah, well, it's been that long. I mean, I've had Japanese food, going to the local buffet, but there's this place that I go, and they were closed for the longest time when COVID really like hit its peak. They may be open. Maybe I will swing by that place and get some Chinese food. I think I want to keep everyone. I actually didn't intend to add her to my roster, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I just chose the wrong option. But she is also level 26. I could probably release Stone of Scone. I've already got Stone of
Got a
Scone.
new mask, Joker.
Okay.
Takamaki. Ooh. It's occult science time. Alright. But I think this is going to take us back into the main hall. No, it should be open, not closed. Yeah, this is back to the main hall. But the treasure should be just behind that door. So we're almost done with the dungeon. Or the palace, I mean.
What's the matter?
Flow.
bad, Fox.
Okay. I can still fight. Let us go. I have something.
Alright, so I'm just gonna have to retrace my steps. Ah, ballista. So how do we get up there?
Show me your true form.
That grappling hook is so useful.
All right, the first move is ours.
The technique, rather.
Vicious foe. Attack with psychokinetic skills. Do you see that scared one? Psychokinesis would be perfect now.
Yeah, that's what I get for not reviewing their
Strong and
weaknesses.
impervious to nuclear attacks.
It's time. Neon sheet. You're mine.
Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
Come. Ravage them.
Ooh, looking cool, Joker. Okay, guys.
Gotta get the EXP. You gotta have it.
A spectacular victory.
Nice.
My persona has gained new power.
Minuscule physical damage to one foe 3 to 5 times. Medium physical to all. Medium physical to all. Yeah, we'll replace it.
That's a new skill. Let's try
And
it out.
boost all stat debuffs for all allies. That is useful.
Okay.
A decisive victory.
Good one. Bad guys, right?
I'll reveal your true form.
The first move is ours. That's your sweet point. Keep it going, Fox. Her skills are ineffective. Stay focused.
Lend me a hand.
Not over yet.
It's time. Principality. You're mine.
Beautiful.
Here, let's go. Nice work, team.
Cleanse them with
Okay.
holy light.
That enemy was really weak.
I have something. Hey,
Push all the buttons.
It seems.
So there was a passage hidden behind the wall. I wonder if there's a way back there. Yeah, let's see if there's a way back there. Okay, I'm outie. I'll see you, dude. Hey, man, thanks for stopping by. Good talking to you. Enjoy your walk. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should just ignore the doggo. Alright. So we already hit that button. There's another one.
I'll reveal your true form.
That one is no joke. Be careful. Oh, nice one, Fox.
Lend me a hand.
The list. Pass the baton and follow up. Persona. Go. Okay, marvelous. Ooh, you up.
Victory is ours.
That never gets old.
Victory.
All right.
That was so easy. I'm yawning.
Alright, so I think we've been back here already. Alright, so we need a jewel. So it goes in these. So let's check the map. Been in that room, been in all of these rooms. That room's empty. May have to grab a jewel from another part of the map. Because I didn't find that extra casket. Unless this is it.
Hey.
Let's see if this is the one I was looking.
Hey.
Oh, it was. Okay, nice.
Oh,
So we're gonna take the gem and then go back up to the area that we came from. Oh!
You took us by surprise.
We should be alright.
These are weak, but be careful.
These guys are pretty low level.
Do you see that scared one? Psychokinesis is perfect now. The enemies escaped. Only one left. All enemies defeated. Don't forget this feeling. Just what I'd expect from you.
Speaking of COVID, what are some of your COVID goals? As in, what are some of the projects you've been working on? Oh, that's a good question. So since COVID started, I've largely been writing. I do want to write like a novel, so I've been doing some a ton of research on that, but I haven't been doing a ton of like actual writing for the book itself. I've done more writing about notes and strategies than actual content, which is a problem. But that's one of the projects I'm working on. Then there is this stream, and there is like I was thinking about doing a podcast, but I need more ideas. I work better when I feel inspired, you know. I don't just want to force content out there and it just be like noise. It's just also probably part of the problem. But yeah, the writing, the stream, brainstorming for a podcast, and lastly, Star Citizen content. I'm a big Star Citizen fan, and so I've uploaded a lot of those videos to my YouTube. I used to stream Star Citizen, like rarely,
very well.
but I don't think I'm going to stream it moving forward because it's just better for me to record at a higher quality
Take 5.
than it is to drop that quality to stream and then upload it. Not to mention I have like more control over what I want to edit out and clean up. What about you, Ruptured Tides? What have you been working on? Or not working on? Like taking the time to just chill is totally fine too.
Show me your true form.
That one is no joke. Be careful. Don't use flex attacks. Try something else.
Push you to the sword.
Let's go.
What was that?
Good one, Fox.
Perfect.
Zone out.
Now she's strong against that.
Minachi, go down.
Joker took one out. All right. Finish it.
Oh, this could be problematic.
Can anyone get us out of this? Panther's been taken out. Someone treat her.
Sorry,
Joker's
I'm at my
terrified.
limit. I am thou. Goemon!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
One shadow left.
Very nice. Boom time.
Victory is ours.
Got sloppy.
Yeah, victory.
I didn't use the right
Okay.
the right skill, and I one shot at the Lamia instead, and we paid for it. But we're like right in front of a safe room, so we'll just go back. I think I may have some medicine I can only be used in the safe room, and I completely forgot about the alert. Beat chain. Yeah, let's pop it. 'Cause we got wrecked. Completely my fault though.
I'll just add this.
Alright.
Do you need something?
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body and soul.
Alarm time! Inmate, prepare for the unexpected! This is an alarm fusion. It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable. Excessive power will only bring about ruin.
Okay, so she's pretty much the same as the ISIS I currently have stored. So, let's see. Let's play a little game here.
You okay with this?
I don't think I have the Sokka. So what I'm gonna do, let me register everyone.
You're stopping? You wish to view the Take a look.
That's the wrong menu.
You wish to register it to the compendium?
Alright. So that's gonna
There
overwrite
is
all
an
of the
alarm in
personas.
effect.
And then I just need to
Choose wisely.
fusion. Maybe for the podcast, you can get some of the mods in Discord and Twitch and just talk about how you've been during COVID, some stories, etc. Maybe have it on the Saturday night where you can rewind and relax. Just some thought. Oh, that's actually a pretty good idea. Thanks for giving me that. Rupture Tides. Yeah, like we've spoken so much about like how bad COVID is, but we haven't really spoken much about. And when I say we, I mean like just the world in general, like how we've been managing during COVID. I mean, you have like the occasional, oh, I miss going to concerts and things like that, but no, like how have you really been handling COVID? You know what I mean? There's not that much content, so that may be something to consider for sure. And probably in COVID social distancing fashion, do like something over Discord or like Zoom or something like that. And I've been relaxing. I've shown interest in learning the specialist dance. Ooh, okay. What are the details of that? Anthon123. I appreciate that. Not gonna lie, you do be stealing hearts though. Hey man, you know I try. You know I try. It's something that you can't. It's a skill set that you can't let get dull because you're stuck in quarantine. I'll put it that way.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable. Choose
Gotta
which
steal all the
skills to
hearts.
inherit.
Decreases SP cost of less skills. Decreases chance of being ailments. Decreases. Yeah, save your bloodline. We will do that. And then I can probably, yeah, want that because there are some enemies that just only do insta kill shit. Screw that noise.
Expect a modest gift of power. Well, well.
So I'm going to do the usual, right? Register him, and then I will probably sacrifice him and see if I can roll. Your laugh can probably cure cancer. I appreciate that. I do. I've been told that. One person was like, "Hey, you laugh too much." But most people find my laughter, soothing and reassuring. And look, you can't please everyone. Okay? There's some people who don't think that Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia is the best ice cream ever, and that's fine. And they are allowed to have that opinion. I just disagree with that. It's been going slow. Still in the first minute of the dance, but it's progress. Hey, you're up. You're moving, okay? You're not sitting in a chair all day like I am. And you're learning to dance. Like once you learn to dance, we need to see what the dance is. I don't know if you guys have it already, but there is the Golf Squad Central Discord. That's the Discord that I've set up with some other mods, and it's a small community, but it's growing. It's growing bit by bit, and everyone who's in it are cool, and we all get along, and we have fun and laugh. So when you do finish that dance, we need to see it. We need to see it, Ruptured Tides, and just show us your moves. Yeah, I'm in that one. Yeah, exactly. It's good. So Anthony knows. Because he's in the Discord, so he knows what's going on. You look kind of delicious, but I guess I can pass on eating you since I'm your new mask and all. Hey, that's love right there. Thank you for not eating me, Persona. And there's some hot NSFW things here too. Yes. Yep. Sure is. We like to crowds of people who come in. You do be golfing though, not gonna lie. Yeah. It's true. And Dream Hunter, who is like my brother from another mother. Like I've known him for over 10 years, and he was explaining to all of the newcomers what Golf Squad, like how did we get the name, and I will tell you that it's literally random, right? So we used to play Battlefield 3 together. I don't know if you guys are big Battlefield fans. I'm a huge Battlefield fan. Battlefield 5 though, it was kind of rough, and then it got really good, and then DICE just ruined it with like their most recent update, and so I haven't touched it in months. But yeah, we would get together, and we needed to pick a squad like in game, and so I would look through the entire roster, and they were all like using the military phonetic. So I just always saw that golf was open. Like we had chosen golf by accident, and then every time we play together, we noticed that no one would ever pick golf, so we just picked golf, and that's kind of how it became a thing. So we refer to ourselves as Golf Squad because we'd always pick Golf Squad in game, and it just stuck. It just stuck. It's a good name. I like it. It rolls off the tongue, you know. But yeah, we do be golfing. And there's one, I think it's called Hot Shots Golf, if I'm not mistaken. I think Sony did a remaster of that. Like, I love that game back on PlayStation 1. But, yeah, I don't know if it's a real thing or just a rumor. I will have to look into that. So, I need to make a decision on these skills here because I'm going to save this persona before I roll again. And I don't know if I want to give him a Muda. I only have one persona that has that skill though. So I might want to give it to him as well. Drop Nuke Break. Abysmal Surge. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Medium Chance to Forget. Drains HP. That's a good one. Zayanga. Stagnant Air. We can drop Rampage. That's better. I think I played Battlefield once and never played it ever again. a tear rolls down my cheek. But no, it's completely understandable. Battlefield's just a different type of game. My first Battlefield was actually Battlefield Modern Combat. Back on the original Xbox 360. And I wanted to play Battlefield 2142 on PC, but I didn't have a PC that could play it at the time. So that's how I got introduced into Battlefield, and I just kind of stuck with the series after that. Bad Company 2 came out, and I loved Bad Company 2, and I just like bought all of the Battlefields from there on out. So I hope there's a new one. I hope there's a new one that's coming down the pipe. But after what they did with Battlefield 5, I'm not so confident anymore. Because Battlefield 1 was awesome. Like, I feel like Battlefield 1 was the best one they ever made. And then they come out with 5 and it's just, ugh. Ooh, I'm gonna have burgers for dinner. Gonna be a good night. Does his work? Does this work? It does work. It does work. You know, because I kind of see like Luigi having like 4 arms. And just being this titan of Italian rage and energy. You already know Mario trying to get them feet pics. True. Yeah, no, I actually posted a an artistic interpretation of Peach's beauty. I'll put it that way. And the joke was that Mario finally subscribed to her OnlyFans. I played Battlefield 2 on PS2. Oh, nice. So you were one of the earlier adopters. Yeah, I didn't get into Battlefield back in the PS2 generation. PS2 generation, I played Bungie's Oni, which a lot of people haven't even heard of, but I love that game. It was a really good game. Armored Core, F1, The Bouncer by Square. That was a really good game. Loved it.
This is an alarm fusion.
And then of course Tekken Tag, Dynasty Warriors 3. But then again, Luigi may be a simp. Luigi's got simp energy. He does. He's got simp energy, and I'm not hating on him because I like on one of the websites I frequent. My username is Simpzilla. Okay. I wear my simp flag proudly. Like there's simping in a incel way, and there's simping in a mature and responsible way. And I try to model that in my simping of other women. Do these work? The Sonic one's my favorite. The Sonic one's my favorite because it's just his head. It's just his head with the fire hands. But you say Sonic doesn't really work. That's interesting. Because like I'm imagining Sonic's body in just the area that you can't see. Fucking simp. I totally deserve that. I'm not even gonna argue.
You're stopping? You wish to
No,
view
I'm
the
not stopping.
compendium.
We're just getting started here. We're gonna do
This is the path
something
you have
probably
walked.
crazy stupid, but I need to see if this will work.
This persona. I will require the proper. Take it then.
Stone of Scone, and then we're going to
There
fuse
is an
these
alone of
guys,
my-
and we
Choose
have
wisely.
no idea what's gonna happen.
You can't handle it.
Ah. Because I get a result, it's not gonna work. Dang it. Alright. Well, I know that's a powerful fusion that we can do down the road.
You okay with this?
So, why don't we...
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
Oh, I
Excessive power will
couldn't
only
give a
bring
crap about that
ruin.
persona. I don't want that persona.
Is this something you need?
No, don't need that persona either.
You okay with this?
P5 was so damn good. I need P5 Royal. Oh god, now you say it. Yeah, no, it is it's a way of life. It's a way of life, you know. Simping is only possible thanks to advances in technology and the free market. Not a libertarian, mind you. I am far from that ideology as you could get. If you go on my Twitter, I'm a self-described sockdem. But I will give the free market credit where credit's due, and OnlyFans and that entire space of content is it's great.
Choose
great.
which skills to inherit.
So I know what's gonna happen. Everything's gonna get randomized.
Now, let us see.
So
now,
we're just gonna
let us begin.
just breeze through it. Just breeze through it. Give no shits. Yeah, no, Persona 5 Royal is worth it. It is really worth it. Like, just the Thieves Den by itself is worth it. But all the other content, you know, they've remade some of the dungeons, reworked some of the boss fights. I mean, they've added new characters. Ooh! I got the White Rider. Yes. Now the question is going to be, can I use any of these skills? Definitely worth. Exactly. Oh no, I got nothing but boost, but that's fine. I can teach him skills. I can teach the White Rider some skills. Because that's a badass persona. I kept the persona that I got in the 4th Palace through the entire game, and I got the last hit with them. That was the greatest moment of all time. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. Yeah, because you kind of like build a relationship with your personas. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys played Pokemon. I'm assuming you did, but I don't know anyone who hasn't played it, honestly. Oh wait, she's got something to tell me. You've come. I have something to tell you. As a result of your daily efforts, the number of personas in the inmate registry has risen. Our master is pleased with your rehabilitation and has yet bestowed a special privilege. We're giving you a discount on summoning from the inmate registry. You'd better be thankful, inmate. If you fill the registry with even more names, our master says he can arrange further privileges. Work hard towards your rehabilitation. So,
How
Igor
goes the rehabilitation?
was Professor Oak this entire time. Who knew? Who knew?
Justine, you
Definitely
handle
where Thieves Den pays for entrance and then tells them to keep the change. True. True. Just the biggest flex. The biggest flex right there. It's so good. It's so good. It's like this anime I started watching. I actually finished it. It only was one season. But it's called The Millionaire Detective Balance Unlimited. One of the best anime I have seen. It's so good. So, like, outrageous and over the top. The humor is great. And so when you had said that, it reminds me of the one scene where the main character, like, takes this guy's expensive ass classic car and it's worth like 300 million, and so he gives him $1 billion for it and tells him to keep the change and drives off with it, and it's just insane.
Is this what you want? You'll withdraw this persona?
Yes.
This is your power.
I've played Pokemon Black 2, X, Red Alpha, and Mystery Dungeon. I will BRB. Yep, no worries. I will be here. Yeah, I've only played Blue version through and through. The other ones I just kind of dipped in, or if a friend had it, I would play it. And so I kind of fell off after Gen 1.
The inmate.
Let's now choose.
Alright, so Stone of Scone I don't even really need, to be honest.
Excessive power only leads to destruction.
So yeah, I will
Finished?
just...
Are you finished?
I will take that. I will take that
What?
L. Oh, actually no, I can't. Because I still need to make room for, I
Time
need to
for
make
some
room for
rehabilitation.
Principality.
Power requires sacrifice. That will do.
This is what the persona shall be. This may be a bit gruesome.
I got away with it this time, but before long I will run out of Persona to actually upgrade that way. Then I'll have to go the long way, and that's like releasing Persona, and I don't want to do that. Increases invasion from non-Hama blessed skills. Useful. Increases chance of critical for all for 3 turns. Yeah, Revolution even buffs enemies. It's like knife edge deathmatch shit. Played Mystery Dungeon, liked it. I played Pokemon Ranger, absolutely loved it. I was curious about Pokemon Ranger. I never played that one. So what was Pokemon Ranger about? But I was curious about it. Shock to all, shock to one. I kind of don't want to get rid of. Yeah, I won't. I'm not going to. Oh, she knows Spirit Drain. Okay, Spirit Drain does seem more useful to me. Take away her ability to do physical, or maybe take away her ability to heal. Yeah, let's do that. Medium nuke damage to one foe. Cool.
You change your mind? Done already? What?
I still have business here. Still missing a persona.
You'd like to read the compendium? Read here. This persona? You'll withdraw this persona? This is your power.
Principality.
Are you finished?
What?
Now I'm done.
It is time, inmate.
Alright, so I'm gonna go back to where we were. And
We're here. Now
Now what do we do?
I'm gonna be right back, guys. I need to grab my tea. Basically, you're a recruit in the Ranger Academy, and after graduation, you stumble upon the conspiracy, and that's all. That's all I'll say. Not spoil anything. Okay, and that is very much appreciated. For those who certainly would plan on playing the game, definitely don't want to spoil it for them. I'm back. Welcome back. Feels good to be back. It's good to have you back. I love this song. Yes. Persona 5 has one of the best soundtracks in any game I've ever played, and I've played a lot of games. It's just, like, I'm a fan of jazz, like, I love that genre, and, these guys, they just killed it, man, they killed it. Literally, the entire soundtrack is just fire.
Looking cool, Joker. The enemy is weak against ice. Don't worry. We're strong. It's not over yet.
I'm gonna let Queen handle this one. What? I'm actually so happy that Kurpska rated you. If he didn't, I wouldn't be here right now. Aww. That is a really nice thing to say. Thank you for saying that, Anthony123. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that he rated me as well, because now you're part of the community. And again, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Shout out to Kurpska. I love that guy. I love that guy. I've known him for a long time as well. Now, while we never met face to face because he was always out of state, I met him through Rich, Planet Popstar, and he's a great guy. He's a great guy, and I'm waiting for the day that he decides to just do like comedy writing, because he's really smart. Like, his jokes, the wittiness of his banner, like, you can't teach that. You're born with it. You can't teach that. Like, you either have it or you don't. And Kurpska, he has it. He definitely has it. It's never boring talking to him. Days When Mother Was Here is a good Palace theme, if not mistaking it for the outside theme. Yeah, and we can probably verify that going into the Thieves Den, because they do have all of the songs listed, so you can see just what they all are. Wholesome. Yeah. I made a new channel, I think yesterday, that was just all about positivity, and it was nice to see, like, everyone in the Discord immediately posting positive memes in that channel. Like, it blew up right away, and it makes me happy. I should probably announce that so people know how happy I am about that.
Let's go. Go on, Lord. It's up to you.
I'm gonna have to start siphoning pretty soon. I'm below 100 SP. Oh, I didn't expect it to be one hit kill. Item, please.
I suppose that's it.
That's some good loot.
Nice.
What?
Not bad.
Thank you. Yeah, he catches me off guard sometimes. Like, if I'm saying something, then he'll change what I'm saying and make it really funny. I don't know, he's funny. He is, man. Like, he's always a treat to speak to. He is. Like he's just he's like Midas. Everything he touches turns to gold. You can give him any subject, any narrative, and he can make it palatable and he can make it funny. And yeah, like he's great. And like I don't know if you listen to their podcast, but they do have a podcast. It's called the Disney Dunces, I think. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. I don't know if Kurbska ever mentioned it. He's kind of modest about it. Like he doesn't really blast it or market it, but it's really good. It's really good. It's him, it's Rich, and another friend of theirs, Craig. And I love it. It's great. And everyone who listens to it loves it also, because it's just funny, man. Like they did a review of this new movie that just came out called Secret Society of Second-Born Royals, and I loved it. Yeah, I've listened to that. Okay, so you know. Okay, nice. But yeah, it's good, man. It's good. Those guys are just a treat every time. I also love their Hamilton review. That one had me cracking up. Hey, I've seen this thing before. It looks like where we put those gems from the dog statues earlier. Wait, don't we have a gem now? We should try putting it in here. Yeah, let's do that. Gems in.
What immense power.
Pathway of Light is quite impressive. It seems we'll be able to pass over it. It's not going to disappear while we're crossing it, right? This is a little scary. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Alright, we're not dead yet. Alright. Open door.
There's a strong
Okay.
looking shadow. Stay
We're
focused.
all pretty good on health, but my strategy is to try to get a grappling hook on that guy
Let's open it.
so we can get every bit of advantage we can. But I don't want the dog to sniff me out. This is our
I'll
chance.
reveal your true form.
Ah, I got too close.
Alright, the first move is ours.
The puzzles in this game aren't bad either. They aren't annoying, but they give a challenge most of the time. I like the Bink puzzle in Kanashiro's Palace. Yes, exactly. The Bink puzzle in Kanashiro's Palace was like the perfect balance. And that's the thing about Persona, like, I've played JRPGs where the puzzles are just more annoying than anything, but the puzzles in Persona, they're kind of like Resident Evil puzzles, you know? Like, they make you think, but it's not anything that's just needlessly difficult.
No holds barred.
Like the freaking puzzles in Mass Effect Andromeda, I hated those because I don't play Sudoku. So my brain just was completely ill-equipped for those puzzles, and I ended up having to just look up all the solutions because the game's long, alright? It's not, like, it's a long game, and then they hit you with these puzzles that take, like,
Just don't let your
more
guard
than
down.
60 seconds to try to figure out. And I'm like, no, I just wanna play the game and get through the game. And I may do a Mass Effect stream, not on the weekends though. The Persona gets the weekends, but during the week. Because the Mass Effect Andromeda, well, not Andromeda, the Mass Effect trilogy remake is supposedly coming out this month. But it's been a rumor. Like, people have seen things on EA's website suggesting that it's real, but until pre-orders come out, I'm not going to
How do you want to
believe
do
it.
this?
I've been down this road before.
Here.
Breath of the Wild puzzles were very good. Yes, yes. Breath of the Wild is a prime example. Not to mention, it's just a really relaxing game to like watch and play. Which Genshin Impact, I think it's called, like literally just channeled Breath of the Wild, and they added a bunch of original stuff too. So I would caution against calling it a Breath of the Wild clone, because it does have its own personality. But the influence is obvious, like you can't deny that either. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go and just buff.
Okay.
And then we're gonna need to start hitting this guy with elements. Or statuses. Let's see if we can spook him. Nope, he blocked it. Great. High chance of sleep. Easy, alright. The Bing puzzle was really good. Really hated the airlocks. Yeah, no. The airlocks were
Orders, Joker.
probably the most annoying part of it. And my first time playing, back doing that puzzle in the original Persona 5, I was a little annoyed. But having played it before, maybe on like a subliminal level, I knew where everything was because I had a much easier time solving it. And I didn't have to get any help from the internet.
You got him on the ground. Don't move. I knew you could do it, Fox. Finish him.
Alright, he might do some blessed attacks. Let's see if we can make him forget. Yep, alright. Let's see. I need to... Let's buff everybody. Airlocks? I believe he's referring to... Like, so, you know the that final puzzle at the end of the Bank Palace, right? And whenever you solve this section, there was like a hovering key that would like go into a lock and turn, and it would move the entire vault system around. But to get each one of those sequences solved, you had to go through like really just pushing
Let's do this.
random buttons until you learn the pattern. And once you learn the pattern, then it was a lot easier to solve. But don't quote me on that. Like, I believe that's what he's referring to, but he could be referring to something else entirely. But that's what comes to mind when I hear airlock. Because they literally are suspended in the air. Yeah, it was annoying. Quite annoying.
I recommend attacking any enemy who has a status ailment.
Alright, we're gonna get a technical off this one.
We're all knocked down. Freeze. That was incredible, Joker. Okay, guys.
Nope.
All right.
Actually, the whole factory part of the Hamburgerless Palace. The Hamburglar. No, I actually agree with you 100%. Ruptured Tides. I hated that part. The factory part of that palace was so just annoying. Like, I did not enjoy that at all. It'll be interesting to see if they made any changes in Royal. But, ooh, nice. Okay.
I'll use my persona.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they made any changes to that section, but I doubt it.
Thank you.
Because it has a symbolic reason for existing, which is why I don't think the developers changed it. But that's just my 2 cents.
Much thanks.
Thanks.
Did anyone like that palace? I don't know anyone who liked that palace. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Like, I did not enjoy it. I liked the beginning. Like, I kind of liked the whole space station-esque feel. But it just was kind of... It was annoying. There really wasn't any part of it that I really enjoyed beyond the aesthetic, you know. Compare it with all the other palaces, including the final palace. Like, it wasn't enjoyable. Does anyone remember the animated McDonald's TV series? I do remember it. I do remember it vaguely. I do.
Right.
That was back when Mickey D's was just really on their marketing strategy, like strong.
I'll reveal your true form.
Ooh, and Royal, it's much better. Okay, that's good to know. That gives me hope because it was the worst palace in the original Persona 5, like hands down.
Strong and impervious to nuclear attack.
Just call me James. Oh, okay. Ruptured tides. All right, James. I will make that correlation because that's also Dream Hunter's name, James. So now I know two James. But I've only ever known Jameses to be cool. If you're named James, you're a cool person. Consider James from Pokemon, right? Team Rocket James. Who hates that guy? Everyone loves James. You know, everyone loves James.
Ravage them.
Looking cool, Joker.
Still has the damn mace though. At first I was like, holy shit, we're in space. After that I was like, holy shit, I'm still in space. I just want to get past this damn mace. My thoughts exactly. Like,
Let's go.
the novelty of going 0G and, you know, floating between different sections of the space station wore off after like 5 minutes. Because it was like, okay, how the hell do I get out of here? And you're constantly fighting enemies the entire time, and you're trying not to get tired out, so you're trying to conserve your SP, and it was just annoying.
Oh.
But I'm glad to hear that the palace is better and royal. And it's important to talk about because we're almost done with this palace, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember correctly, I should be at the end. Alright, so I've got pretty good gear on already. Robe of Hatred. Okay. Her turtleneck, her default turtleneck is just pretty good. Don't even have to do anything. Amazing. Preach. The Casino Palace is the best one, don't at me. Speedrun killer. Yes, it is. That place will murder your run. No lies. Because it's almost RNG with the level of complexity that it has. Like, it's stupid. Yes, I mean, Persona 5 must be so hard to speedrun, lol. You can speedrun it in about 15-16 hours. Oh, wow. Okay, so you've seen, like, 1 day speedruns of Persona 5? That's nuts, man. That's nuts. I've got to take a look at that. Because I legit, my first playthrough was 120 hours in the original Persona. Now, granted, I did do a bunch of, you know, dicking around, for lack of a better term, but to get that boiled down to like just 15-16 hours, that's nuts, man. That's nuts. That's like working a double shift at work and then you're done. You've beat Persona. It's like, what?
Okay, let's go.
Breath of the Wild is very fast to speed run, actually. Unless it's 100% run. True, true. I've seen some Breath of the Wild speed runs. Any percent, yeah, you can fly through it. 100%, you might need a couple of energy drinks for that one. Casino, but I do want to go back to the Casino Palace. I am right there with you. I love the Casino Palace. Like, I actually thought I was at the end of the game because that's like where the game starts, but you're not at the end of the game, the Casino Palace. But that whole palace, including the boss fight, I fucking loved it. Just the best. I love that palace. It's good. Someone 100% Breath of the Wild in 23 hours. Damn, 23 hours? That's nuts. The amount of endurance and mental energy you need to like just run a game for almost a whole day. That's crazy. But speedrunners are a different breed. Like, I consider them gods. Like, as far as gamers are concerned, you have casuals, gamers, hardcore gamers, esports gamers, and then speedrunners. Speedrunners are like you worship the speedrunners, and maybe they will bestow upon you a strategy to help you have an easier time in your game. You build shrines to speedrunners. That's how elite they are. Mine was 63:45. Oh wow, okay. So you pretty much beat Persona 5 in half the time it took me to beat it. It's crazy. Whims of Fate is the best Palace theme. Yes, Whims of Fate is good. Still not complete. Don't want any Persona 5 royal spoilers, by the way, lol. True. So I completely understand if at certain segments you want to like dip out and just kind of plug your ears in and be like la 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 la. Yeah. I completely understand that. For me, ranking of spoilers is fine. So like if you say, oh, the factory part in Persona 5 better, Persona 5 Royal is better than in Persona 5 Original, I don't get upset. There's some people who don't want to know anything, like they're super anal about spoilers. For me, there's like ranks of classification. So if you tell me like a major plot twist, of course that's top secret. Okay, I didn't want to know that. Unless I specifically ask you. But if it's like minor things, like you're kind of giving me more your opinion and actual details, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Honestly, I like the Mementos Deaths theme. Yeah, Mementos is good. My first completed run is 72:23. Okay, so you shaved 9 hours. Just a little under 9 hours on your second run, which is substantial. Because like, you think it's easy. It's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna shave off just a little more time next time. If you've ever played a racing game and you ever tried to like get that hot lap, you know how difficult that shit is. But then like expand that difficulty to a factor of 1,000, because instead of trying to do a 121 1 second faster and get a 120, now you're trying to do a 60-hour run in 59 hours. And every little thing adds up. Holy shit, Shituro fucking kills Futaba and goes ham on the Phantom Thieves with his Persona Big Chungus. Dude, do you know how happy I would be if that were actually the case? Like, first of all, it would be bittersweet because like I love Futaba, right? I think she's a great character. I love her. But the Big Chungus persona would have made up for it. Like I would have went from hating Sojiro to loving Sojiro just because his persona was Big Chungus. But that's just me. That's just my 2 cents. It sucked when we had to go through hell again because we walked up to her without thinking first. So what's your call? You want to keep going? We don't have a choice. We gotta go.
Okay.
Like she wants to talk, but she wants to torture us at the same time. It's crazy. You're late. I thought all of you had died.
The hell?
We almost did, thanks to you. I mean, do you really want to help us? Make up your goddamn mind. I'm not sure. There's not much left at this point, though. Oh, not again. This is all because you picked on her skull. True. Your short temper has created more work for us. This is my fault? Yeah, it is your fault. It literally is your fault, Ryuji. Literally is your fault. Who dares intrude upon the peace of this holy ground? This is the Pharaoh's tomb. None may disturb her slumber. I don't know if you guys watched Courage the Cowardly Dog growing up, but my favorite episode was the curse episode, and you had the Pharaoh spirit just constantly repeat, "Return the slab or suffer my curse." And Hughes wanted to get rich, so of course he didn't return the slab. He wanted to sell the slab, and just all of the plagues and shit hit the house. It was crazy, hilarious. Also, Sojiro's best character. This ain't an opinion, it's the truth. No, you're right. I'm not gonna disagree with you at all, Anthony. 1, 2, 3. Sojiro really is the best character in Persona. The man's got drip. He's got swagger. He knows his way around, and he makes bomb ass curry and coffee. Like, when I in 20 years, I want to be Sojiro. That's who I want to be. Who's Sojiro? I only know copy that with the drip. Exactly, James. Exactly. That's all you need to know. Copy that with the drip. That's it. Oh, screw this enemy. Oh no, I hate this enemy too, dude. We can't retreat now. We'll just have to do this. Oh, he's got friends. So, rule 1 of boss fights: pick off the ankle biters because they exist to complement the big guy, which it shouldn't be difficult because we can go ahead and exploit their weaknesses like so. And then what I'm gonna do is pass the baton so we can get ourselves some juice. Alright, and I don't know if it's been mapped. Nope, it hasn't been mapped. So I'm going to pass the baton to Joker. And then we're going to try to do... Yeah, let's go with heavy physical damage. Alright, that's done. He's pissed, but it doesn't matter. Specialty drip coffee. It's even in the name. It's even in the description. Anything Sojiro touches, it's dripping. I scum my way through this with Luck Punch. True, true. Lucky Punch is a good skill. Same, I actually thought, bro, this is the best life. Nice coffee shop with banging music playing. His life is where I want to be. True. Screw autocorrect, bro. No, autocorrect will mess you up every time, man. Fucking hate autocorrect. But I know what you mean. I know what you're trying to say. But it's true. Sojiro's got it made, man. Sojiro's got it made.
Calm down.
He has goals. And he's just an all-around good dude, you know?
This is my other self.
Alright. Hopefully you keep summoning. I think. Let's see. I don't think I can undo that curse though. Not the skills that I have. Because that would qualify as a special element. So that will not work. So we can just go with buffs at this point. I don't think... Oh, he may have some insta-kills. So...
There.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast this barrier. I think it came out of left field to have him inflict Rodin on the party, but that's my 2 cents. Sojiro got the condensation on deck. True. True, James. My man drips like a broken faucet. It's just... No one does it like Sojiro. Also, Sojiro's path in the game is actually so wholesome, man. I'm not gonna spoil it if you haven't seen it, because it's so good. If it's the same as Persona 5 original, then yes, I know it. But if they've changed it in Royal, I do not.
Persona! Goemon, strike! Let's end them. Ready when you are, Fox.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite Showtime, by the way. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, okay, good, good.
And now for a show. I'm running on empty, man. Behold, a saucy, zesty masterpiece. Ain't nothing better than this. Get out, dumbass! Here you go, my treat.
It's too good.
So good.
I love that Showtime. It's so good. I wouldn't know the Royal one anyways. True, true. You did say you hadn't beat the Royal one. That is true.
Ravage them.
Get ready. Go!
I am thou.
Alright, we're gonna wake him up. Light work. Yeah, this one gets me every time. I've only seen it on YouTube. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, because you did say you watched all of the showtimes. So you've definitely seen it. Restore medium amount to all allies. Yeah. His mana is increasing.
Damn it.
Even though he's not with the A team, doesn't matter. What the hell's up with her? Can you just try to calm down? Nothing good will come of letting your temper flare up like that. She did say there's not much left though. The end of this palace may be drawing close. Yup. I don't even have Royal yet. I want to get some other games first. Totally understandable. I would wait until it went on sale, honestly. Rich bought this game for me because he wanted to see it be played because he doesn't have the time to play it himself, and I happily obliged. He also bought me the original Persona 5 for my birthday. And that's how I got into Persona. Actually, like Persona 5 was my first Persona. Still have to beat Jedi Fallen Order. I'm at the final stretch. Dude, you have to beat Jedi Fallen Order, man. You're missing out. That's you've got to do it. You got to do it. Okay, maybe I can't jump that way. Are you tricking me, game? Because I should be able to make this distance, but whatever. You're just screwing with me. Alright. We do need to find another gem. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting Ace Attorney and streaming it, so yeah. Ooh, I want to get into Ace Attorney. You know, it's funny that you guys say that because I actually thought about streaming Ace Attorney myself because I do have it. I have Ace Attorney. I just was like, I know I want to stream this game, but I'm playing Persona right now. And I may also stream like Yakuza. But if you guys, either one of you, start streaming Ace Attorney, let me know so I can watch. Because it's really an entertaining game to play. And an entertaining game to watch. Like I've seen other streams of it too. That's why I bought it. I'm like, oh okay, this game looks pretty fun. And I work in the legal field IRL, like, so it's like right up my alley. It's right up my alley. I'm not actually an attorney. I'm a legal assistant, but you know, it's. Persona 5 was my blessing during quarantine. The bad thing is it made me stop playing Jedi Fallen Order for ages. Yep, that is the downside.
All right.
Because it's such a good game, and it's tough, man. Like just. There's a lot of games that are kind of whatever, but there's also a lot of games that are really good, and when you have them coming out at the same time, it's rough. Like, yeah, you've got you know, Persona 5 Royal, you've got Star Wars, and that was like at the beginning of this year, and now, you're gonna have Cyberpunk coming out. Literally in a month's time. Literally in a month's time. And let's see. You have Assassin's Creed coming out. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. There's a lot of hype surrounding that game. I don't know if Watch Dogs is going to come out this year. Watch Dogs Legion. But it's not so much hype around Watch Dogs Legion. And I want to see more of it because I'm a huge Watch Dogs fan. I've played all of them since the first one and the DLCs and shit, but I don't know if that's going to be a game that I buy like at launch, especially because I'm going to be playing the shit out of Cyberpunk. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, once that game comes out, I'm going to be playing that. I'm still going to be streaming on Persona. I know I'm not going to finish Persona by the time Cyberpunk comes out, but I will probably be streaming it during the week. So Persona and Persona fans still get the prime time. I also need to go back to streaming Control because the new DLC came out. The only reason I haven't though is because my PlayStation controller it's a little wonky. When I depress L2, your character walks forward. It's not a problem in games like Persona, but in third person or first person shooters, yeah, it's a problem. But yeah, you're part of my trinity of streamers who I'll drop whatever I was doing and watch. I appreciate that, James. You're very entertaining. You have a talent, man. I know you're gonna blow up. And hey, that's wholesome. That's wholesome, bro. That's wholesome. I appreciate that. You know, and it's just something that I kind of just did on a whim, you know. And I've had other people tell me something similar too. You know, yeah, I want to like learn more about the nuances of the setups and things like that. Like Lyric, what he does is what I want to do. Okay, like he's a camless streamer as well. I've streamed with a cam before in the past, but I like being freed up. Like I want my stream to just have the game, to just have the content, and then I'm just speaking in the background. But he's got like this really cool transition thing going on with his stream, and I want to know how to do that, or at the very least know who can do that, so I can plug it into my stream. A little widget. But yeah, I appreciate you saying that. I really do. I heard about Persona 5 and saw what it was about, and I really wanted it. I kept on thinking, bro, this is the perfect game. This is my game. I need it to sound so chill and fun and good. So when it was on sale for 10 euros, I needed it. Or 10 pounds. Yeah, that's the pound symbol. So I yoinked it and started right away and loved it. Oh, I have that problem with my controller too. Very annoying when I play COD. Okay, so you have the similar issue. Yeah, I thought about like just fixing it, because basically it's the spring that's starting to go bad, and you can replace it without replacing the controller. Problem is, I have to buy an entirely new toolkit, which I don't currently have, to actually perform the repair, which is annoying.
I can feel it.
And so if I factor in the cost of the toolkit and the actual parts, it's gonna come out, plus shipping, it's gonna come out to pretty much what a new controller would cost. So I'm like, I might as well just buy a new controller and then do the repair maybe later. But I'm so close to the PS5 coming out that I don't know how much longer, you know, I'm gonna be playing
Treasure chest spot.
PlayStation 4 exclusively. I mean, I have tons of PS4 games, so I'll always have something to play. But with that being said, you know, there's some really awesome games coming out on PS5, like the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm totally gonna be all over that. Spider-Man Miles Morales, it looks dope. I mean, Godfall looks like it'll be a fun game to play, but I just don't feel the hype, you know what I mean? Like, Warframe already scratches that itch, so I'm not gonna like buy a whole new console just to play Godfall,
Oh.
even though it may be a really fun game. But yeah, it's really just those two games, and the new Jak and Daxter.
Oh,
So those 3 games. Let's do it.
right.
Time to change it up. I used to love listening to Logic, but then he stopped. Haven't seen him stream it yet. Yeah, that's true. He went 100% into streaming. So, because I thought he would do like, you know, a blend. Like he'll do some gaming, he'll do some music, but he just dropped music entirely and he streams full time. But he's doing really well, you know. So I was like, you know, fuck it. If it works, right? Being a gamer is hard, yes. It's an expensive hobby and it's a time-consuming hobby, and it's also bad when you have like a batch of good games coming out one after the other. 2020 has been horrible IRL, but as far as gaming is concerned, 2020's never been better. Like, the level of access that we in the gaming community has had, and the exposure that our platforms have had, has just been nothing but beneficial. Like, even Twitch, like, you look at what Twitch looked like prior to COVID, and now you have all of these people who never watched Twitch before, who wasn't really big on gaming. now they are, you know, they're on board, man. Like I used to see streamers prior to 2020, they're averaging like 1.5K or they're averaging 10K, and now since COVID, their numbers have doubled, in some cases even tripled. So COVID has been beneficial to the gaming community for sure, even though a lot of our events and things have been canceled. But let's be real, we're all like half introverts anyway. Like it's not the end of the world that we have to stay home and play video games. You know what I mean? I feel for the extroverts, like the people who like going out to nightclubs and shit. They're the ones who are really hurting, not me. I 100% Spider-Man PS4 and all the DLC on it. It was great. Oh man, that reminds me, I've gotta go back and finish playing Spider-Man. I beat Spider-Man, but I want to play the DLCs because I love that game. That game was so well designed, so good. Jak and Daxter, it's Ratchet and Clank. No. Oh my god, I can't believe it. You're absolutely right. I deadass said Jak and Daxter, and it's Ratchet and Clank. I'm take my gamer card, man. I gotta earn it back. I've gotta go to the DMV and get my gamer card reinstated. I gotta pay a fine for that mistake. That's inexcusable. Oh yeah, the grapple is cool. For sure, for sure. I think I'm gonna pop some coffee. I'm gonna pop some caffeine because there's a guy out front and he's probably gonna be like a little mini boss. But this is the last will seed and then we're gonna be done. Stupid thieves to think you actually come here. You not pass, here you die. Alright. This weird alien titty monster. That's literally what this is. It reminds me of the old fertility statues in Mesopotamia. They're like these little round women goddesses with big titties. And that's how they looked.
Ready on your mark.
Speaking of which, my dad recently finished Ocarina of Time and played a bit of Breath of the Wild. My brother got FIFA 21 and now he's playing that. He's starting playing more games and it's actually very nice and refreshing for me. Oh, that's cool, man. My dad is playing FIFA 21 and me. Okay, so it's your pops. It's your pops that's doing that. So your brother's the one that's played Ocarina of Time and Breath of the Wild? Or is your dad playing like all the games? Not my brother. That wasn't in the original. LOL. Okay, got you. So it's your dad. Nice, nice. Oh, it's always cool when you get your parents to play games. Like I remember, I convinced my mom to play Halo 1 co-op with me, and she beat it, and she did pretty well. But she said it was just annoying trying to like maneuver the twin joysticks because you know back in our parents' day, they just had the one joystick, the Atari 2600 and arcade games. You had a stick and you had like 4 buttons and that was it. But we have like fucking 2 sticks, a D-pad, 8 buttons. So yeah, no, it's got way more complicated. It's got way more complicated for sure. I don't think fear's gonna work against this guy. I don't know if brainwash is gonna work either. You can just try sleeping. Alright, that's a miss.
Let's go.
My brother got let's see, my brother got FIFA 21 because he loves FIFA, but my dad is also playing it a lot. Yeah, FIFA, for soccer fans, FIFA is a godsend. I will say one genre of games I don't play are sports games. And that's not to say I've never played them. It's just, I don't. Because year over year, there's not really much change between them except the roster. And I just kind of feel like there's more satisfying experiences in other genres. But like I loved oh shit, that doesn't work. So Ice Hills.
Everyone okay?
Oh man, it's doing some big damage.
Persona.
But yeah, like my favorite football game was NFL 2K5. That one was great, and then EA got the exclusivity license, so they were the only ones that were allowed to make football games. And Madden, I fell off earlier on. I kind of like 2K more than Madden. But
Awaiting orders.
let's see, there was NBA Jam, NBA Street. But NBA Street, I mean, it's a sports game, but it really doesn't count, so I'm not going to put it on the same level as NBA 2K.
Persona. Okay.
And then motorsports games, which I still play.
There's trouble. Someone heal her.
So I guess I take it back.
We're on the floor.
Because I still play motorsports games. Have you played Overwatch? I'm still playing that somehow, and I'm hyped for Overwatch 2. Probably racked up about 1,000 hours on that game. I'm a Genji main. Dude. Overwatch is my fucking shit. And I played Overwatch so much that I haven't played Overwatch in a couple of months because I played it too much. It was me, Rich, Curbsta, and Steve, and it would be the four of us, and we would play Overwatch like every weekend. And yeah, I played that game way too much. So yes, yes, I have played Overwatch. You have 150 hours on Genji. That's a Genji main. That's dope. Like, Hanzo mains are a meme. Genji mains are usually people who like the aesthetic of Genji, but they don't want to put the practice in. But if you got 150 hours on Genji, I know you're good with Genji. Yes, Overwatch. I mean Zenyatta. Yeah, Zen is one of my favorite characters to play too. Yeah, Zen's really great. He's a really great support. And his freaking channeled attack does a lot of damage. Yeah, you have to be on it. You have to make sure all of your charged orbs hit. But I mean, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Zen.
How do you want to
And I actually did like unofficially main him for a couple of weeks. I think it wasn't the most recent balance patch. It was the one before that they did, but they kind of like juiced him up a little bit, and he was a lot more fun to play with. My main when I stopped playing, shit. Because there were a couple of characters that I alternated between. Because I was a Symmetra main for the longest time, Symmetra Soldier 76, and then when Myra came out, I made her. I probably would say she's still my main though. Like even now, Myra is still my main. Because Echo, is that her name? Echo, the new character that came out. She's pretty fun. I also like Ashe a lot too. But I kept going back to Myra. I watch Emox. Ooh, Overwatch player. Yes, yes. We're all brothers of Overwatch here. We're all members. I watch Emox sometimes. He's a wholesome guy. But I also play Sigma and Widowmaker. Okay, yeah. Widowmaker is a lot of fun to play with. Like I'm shit as far as like being accurate and sniping, but I just love playing with her, you know, the grappling hook and having the ability to switch between fully automatic fire and a slug. Like I just love the way that she plays. Also, her skins are great, and she's great, and yeah, Widowmaker's the best. Can't go wrong for her. And Sigma's dope. Like he's a really cool character. He's got a really cool backstory,
Let's go.
and the way that he plays is really interesting as well. I played with him a lot right after he came out, but I wouldn't say I mained him. I just really like playing him. I'm still in plat. I prefer open queue to row queue. Yeah, open queue is what I play. Yeah, I don't see the appeal of role. I like having freedom. I don't like having to wait 20 minutes for a game. True. Mira, it's Myra. LOL. Yes, you're wrong. You're wrong. Yeah, I mean, I'm wrong. You're right. Yeah, it's Irish, isn't it? Myra. It's an Irish name, isn't it? Well, that. Bro, my typing sucks. Yeah, I like Zen's charge. It's so good. I'm a weeb and I like Genji, but I also love blasting around and stuff. True. Genji is the weeb's hero. Hanzo is the Hanzo's the distinguished weeb's hero. Like Hanzo is a very high skill character.
What do you want to do?
He doesn't have any cone on any attacks that he does. Like, you have to be accurate. Like Widowmaker, it's the same thing. You know, if you can't get headshots with Widow, you're not going to be a good Widow. I mean, you can keep heads down, sure, but there's players that will just rush you because they know they can get away with it because you're not hitting them. But my favorite highlight reel was when I got played a game playing as Widowmaker because it's so infrequent that it happens when I play with Widowmaker. I got like 3 headshots back to back, and that was my favorite Overwatch memory, actually. Moira? Okay, so not Myra, but Moira. Ooh, okay.
Ready, Joker.
Moira. That sounds actually a lot better. Moira. I like that. She's an interesting character too. I liked her backstory. I think all of the scientists in the Overwatch universe are very, very interesting. Winston included.
You're the best, Panther!
Oh yeah, I love Lucio. He's my favorite healer. I just love running around at the speed of sound. Remind you of someone? True, true. Yeah, Lucio was my main back when the game was in beta. It was him and Mei. Those were the 2 characters that I just kind of gravitated towards. But then as the game launched and several updates were made, my meta, I guess you could describe it as, changed over time. But okay, so we won't do physical damage. But yeah, Lucio to this day is still one of my favorite characters. Like, you can't, the ability to speed everyone, the ability to heal everyone, the ability to slap people around the map, especially that one map in Greece, you know, the one with the giant hole in the middle, and you can literally just push people in that hole. Yeah, like, Lucio's great. I also love Roadhog too. I don't know if you guys are big on tanks, but Roadhog, that guy is my shit. I love Roadhog.
Fox, your health is low. Persona! Watch out!
Alright, we're gonna keep her in play.
Let's go!
Okay, this should wrap it up. It should.
Follow my lead.
No guarantees though.
Who are you, Panther? How sweet! It's just what I needed! How's that? Ha! Here's a bonus! Excellent!
Nice. With style. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Okay, okay. Moira. I do appreciate you telling me how to pronounce that correctly, because I always felt that it was just some way that I was saying it wrong. Me being from South Florida in the United States, trying to pronounce a Celtic name, like, I know I was saying it wrong. I knew I was. I love him, but I play ass with him. I freaking love Sonic, so Lucio and the fast characters are my shit. Still not very good at Tracer. Tracer is Tracer, I have the same issues with Tracer. I'm not very good with Tracer, but every Tracer player that I've seen that mains her, they all do the same shit. It's warp, empty your clip, reload, warp, empty your clip, reload, warp, and then get out. So you're pretty much kiting any target, and you also want to target people that are low on health. So you kind of like hang out on the edges of a fight, and you just wait for people to get low on health. Like an assassin in a MOBA, like that's how you have to play with Tracer. You have to just go in there, look for the wounded people, and pick them off, and just keep doing that over and over and over again on repeat. And then maybe once you get your ult, you know, just pop that on the tank or something, and then keep doing the same shit. And an annoying Tracer is a good Tracer because she doesn't have a lot of damage. She's not explosive, so you can't really play her like you play other you know, DPS characters. But that's just my 2 cents. Moira's interesting. She's good, but I can't play for nothing with her. True, she is an interesting character. I kind of feel like you have to have like a mental map of angles and how it works to play with her properly, because her orbs, like that's the game. Knowing when to drop your healing orb, knowing when to drop your damage orb, like that's the game. And then of course her ult is excellent because you just hang out on the edge of a firefight and you just cast it, and you can just go wild because if you hit an enemy, you hurt him. If you hit an ally, you heal him. So I kind of like channel everyone in front of me, and then I'll just cast that ult. But yeah, that's why I main her. She's amazing. Just realized we're still fighting this flying condom. Yeah, Ilios, bruh. Flying condom. It's good shit. Oh yeah, I love Ilios because it reminds me of the first level of Sonic Unleashed. True, true. I play Roadhog sometimes. Tracer has a high skill ceiling. Tracer, being flanker. Speaking of being, you guys watch Dunkey. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. I've heard of Dunkey, but I haven't watched him personally. Yeah, Roadhog is just the ability to kind of like charge into a battle and just huff whatever the hell he's huffing and heal and just continue to harass people. Like that's the type of character I like. And I did for a time main him, but then Moira came out and that just changed the game for me. I kind of gravitate towards support characters because, like I said, I made Symmetra for a time too, even after they changed her, because a lot of people dropped Sim after she lost her tracking beam, but I liked the changes because they made her more offensive, 1, and 2, even though her beam didn't track anymore, it did more damage, and it did more damage quickly, so I still liked her. But Moira was just a better character in my opinion, so I switched to her. Bro, Dunkey is so damn funny. I hate people who spawn camp. Like they won't let the other team get out of spawn. I'm guilty of that, James. I'm guilty of that. I am not even gonna sit here in front like I don't spawn camp. If we're doing a escort mission, I will literally hang outside the base, find a flanking position, and just like raise as much hell as I can. Now, you have to be careful with how you do that, because the thing with Overwatch is all you have to do is just go back inside your base and you heal to full and like nothing, which is really bad for tanks. So like when I play Roadhog and I have an enemy team that tries to do that, I will play their game. I will play their game because I will always be able to out-heal the amount of damage they can do to me. I will always be able to do that because I can just run back in base and heal to full, and then I have the ability to heal on top of that. You know, his one of his skills.
Another will seed.
He just
And it
starts
looks like that's the last one too.
huffing that crunk gas. You know, I don't know what that shit is, but it heals him to full, so it works for me. But yeah, you know, there's ways to get around attrition, but it does take a team effort to get out of those traps. Because there's some maps where if you don't spawn camp, the enemy's inevitably going to win just because of the flow of the map. Like I think it was what, Highway 66 or something like that. You know, the western map.
Let's open it.
That one's a prime example. Like the momentum kind of favors the attackers, the aggressors, or the people who need to move the payload, like once you get to the middle of the map. So if you don't stop them in the beginning, or you don't bleed as much time as you can in the beginning, the odds of you winning that match is very low, because the map just kind of lends itself to the escort team.
Focus.
But then there's other maps that are the opposite, like Volskaya Industries, I think it's called. That one is a defender-friendly map. It fucking sucks to try to move the payload on that map.
Right?
Shit's dumb. Well, actually, that's not even a payload map. It's just a capture. You have to capture the objective.
I'd expect so.
But it favors the
Joker,
defenders.
If you please.
Wait, what? I can't
His
even
comedy
begin to
videos
tell
are
what this one
funny,
is.
and his serious videos, which are occasional. He usually only makes serious videos when there's a big game, are good at informing. That's what I meant to say. Damn, can bring up anything and we'll go on a giant conversation. That's why I like you, Mr. Streamer. Yeah, it's a gift to a fault. Sometimes I tend to be really long-winded. I mean, that's another reason why I like Twitch, because I can be my whole self and it just works, because it's kind of like going over to a friend's house and just shooting the shit and playing video games. That's what Twitch is like. That's why I love Twitch so much compared to other platforms. But if you're talking to people one-on-one, you're at a dinner party or something like that, you don't have the luxury of just kind of going or making every subject a big conversation. Unless you're in like a European style restaurant where they're serving you 7-course meals and fucking go nuts, you know? You're gonna be there for 3 hours. Baptism is an interesting character, and the reason I call him Baptism is I can't remember his actual name. Baptiste, yes, Baptiste. I don't know how to spell it. I think that's correct, Baptiste. How you spelled it, Anthony, is correct. It's a Creole name, because I think Baptiste himself is Haitian. This puzzle is annoying. Yes, and if it works anything like the last puzzle, I'm literally going to be moving entire chunks. So this could take 5 minutes. Bear with
It
me.
may be a rather difficult puzzle for us to solve.
This is gonna take some time. So usually with puzzles like this, I try to get the walls figured out. Like what is the edge of the puzzle? So you solve from the outside in. So I've already identified the edge. So where these funny looking rectangles are, that's going to be the edge. And so with those pieces there, now we have to figure out which edges belong where. So this one looks the most correct, so we're just gonna work off that. Okay, so we have that there, and then this one has to go to the other side. Okay, that looks kinda right. Okay, looking better. And there we are.
Yes, we're done.
By the way, you can just call me Ant. The HN is just my initials. Oh, okay, okay. I won't say any more than that. Okay, gotcha. So Ant and James, love it. Yeah, that's what I do on these puzzles. Wow, that was quick. Hey, I'm feeling 5-head right now, man. I'm feeling 5-head. Yes, we're done.
Child pulling on her mother's clothes?
Mom?
More voices.
I'm tired of eating dinner alone all the time. It's always just convenient store bentos. I wanna go somewhere. Take me on a trip.
The one clinging to her mother would be Futaba-chan, right?
Don't be so selfish. You know I'm working hard to support you, right?
She seemed pretty angry.
Is that the maternity neurosis the voice from earlier mentioned?
I thought it was pretty normal for a child to want to spend time with their parents, though.
Yeah, looks like Futaba was a pretty lonely kid growing up.
So these incidents compounded, forcing her mother to suicide.
I must die.
Huh?
I killed her. That's why I'm here in this tomb.
Don't say that!
I will die.
Futaba-chan!
Why'd she get so quiet all of a sudden? What happened to that snarky personality?
Could her heart perhaps be growing weaker?
We have to hurry and save her!
That all makes sense. Let me get caught up with chat here. Let's see. Funny enough, my middle name is Ant. So James Ant. Also, my surname is. Interesting. But yeah, the Discord is nice, man. Thank you. We're trying to make it a better place. You know, we're trying to make it a happier place. And that's why I opened it up. I founded it originally, and then James and I pretty much have been just bringing people in. I think he's brought in more people than me, though, if I'm not mistaken. I think most of the people in our Discord that we didn't already know personally as mutual friends were people from his streams, because he streams mostly Zelda and JRPGs. That's what he does. My name is Antonio, but most people call me Ant or Anton. I prefer Ant. Okay, that's cool. So we got Ant and James. This place is messed up as fuck. Yeah, it is. Well, I guess that's what happens when you spend a good majority of your life in isolation. I'm from your stream. Yes, you are. You are from my stream. You definitely are, because you came in with Curbstless Raid. But yeah, isolation will do that to you. That's why it's important to get out. Like, I describe myself as an introvert, sure, but you know, I understand the importance of face-to-face contact, getting out, getting some fresh air. It's all about balance. And balance doesn't mean doing things 50-50. Balance just means not doing any one thing 100%. Nothing should be done to 100%. That's unhealthy. So you have to balance it out. So you're an introvert, you like playing games? Okay, maybe 90% of your time is indoors playing video games, but 10% of that time needs to be working out, needs to be talking to people in real life, needs to be doing something other than gaming. And you know, the Twitch streamers who are big enough to like make a living on Twitch, they all will tell you that. Like my favorite streamer, Hassan Abi, he streams like fucking 13 hours a day every day, but he still finds time to work out. He still finds time to like go to friends' birthday parties and things like that. You can't just do one thing to 100%. You will go literally fucking insane if you do that. And so you look at a lot of people that are like depressed and suicidal, and there's a lot of people in our community, in the gaming community, who are like that. I was like that. If you look at how they live their lives, it's not balanced, and that's why they're literally ill mentally, because they're not getting nutrition. That nutrition being a balanced diet of stuff outside of one thing. Barely going outside your room has to do something to your psyche. True. And like Futaba's room is completely isolated. She doesn't even have any windows. Like, it's just it's a tomb. It's completely isolated. My bedroom has a giant window, and I can literally look outside and I can see people, and I can see the sky, and I can see the sun, and I can see the birds and cars going by and shit. Which is why I always prefer to have windows in my dwellings. I spend most of my time indoors, but I still want a window. I still want to like see life outside of my little bubble. But Futaba doesn't have that. It's just complete isolation, you know. I've seen Dream Hunter streams. I like to call myself an introverted extrovert. That's actually a true statement. So introvert extrovert is what we call an ambivert. And ambiverts are people who exhibit both introverted and extroverted tendencies. and James says that he's just an introvert, but he can interact. Yeah, and I'm the same as James. I'm an introvert. I 100% am an introvert, but I can be extroverted if I need to. I can speak to people, and I can, be out in the public square if I need to be. If you ask the question, well, how do I know which one I am? Am I an introvert? Am I an extrovert? It's all about how you recharge, right? So how do you spend your downtime? Most people are gonna have to do one or the other. So if you're an extroverted person, but you are like a software developer, you're probably gonna be spending most of your time like off to yourself, isolated and coding. But you're an extrovert, and how do you recharge? You go out with friends, you go to nightclubs, you go to parties, you go to concerts, you go where there's a large amount of people. That's how you recharge. And then during your day job, you go and do the more introverted things. And an introvert's the opposite. Your job may be in customer service. You may have to talk to people every day. You may have to greet people every day. But that doesn't mean that you're not introverted. It's just, okay, once you leave your job, what do? You go home, you make yourself some tea, kick back, watch some anime, play some games with some close friends of yours. That's how introverts get down, right? That's the difference. Ambiverts, they're like right in the middle. Ambiverts, sometimes they want to go to a concert, and sometimes they want to watch Netflix. Like, that's an ambivert. they're the balanced. They're the balanced people. And I'm trying to be more ambiverted because, being able to do more shit comfortably is always a plus in my mind. I spend most of my time in my living room. My bedroom is just my sleeping hole. LOL. My living room has a big window and I can see cars and shit. Nice. I live in a quiet area that doesn't get that much traffic. Yes, that's definitely me. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, that's cool. Like, I learned a lot about that stuff because, TED Talks, and I got my bachelor's in psychology, so,
Hey, this ain't opening.
we did
There's a
talk a
way
lot
to
about
open it
that.
somewhere else?
This door. It looks familiar.
Honestly, creating the Ruptured Tides account was a good decision. Indeed, it was definitely a good decision. That's for sure. Me choosing this stream was a good decision. like, I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy playing these games. And the nice thing with platforms like this is it's so democratized. You can just be yourself. You can just be yourself, and you will find the others. You will find your tribe. You will find your community. And there's different streamers who foster different kinds of communities. But imposter syndrome is dangerous. It's a dangerous trap to fall into, especially when you get to like higher levels. But I've always tried to be, genuine and real with myself and the kind of content I want to create and what I want to put out. And having that kind of control is amazing. It does wonders for your mental health. The people who have streaming managers and all of that, they're not free. They're not as free as I am, So, and I've had people offer, to be my manager, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I want to kind of do it the way that I want, and if that means that I never get to a large audience, that's fine, because this is therapeutic for me as much as it is for everyone else. I'm a little more introverted than extroverted, but yes, it was a good decision. Damn, Among Us taught us not to be the imposter. Wow. Well, actually, most people prefer imposters, so it does say a lot about the person who prefers to be imposter versus the person who wants to be a crew member. But yeah, Among Us is really interesting. I like watching Among Us streams because it's interesting to see how people can become sociopathic, right? Because that's what an imposter is. An imposter is this alien sociopath that wants to kill everyone. And so you will see people who couldn't even hurt a fly have to play a role that relies on deception, manipulation, psychological manipulation. Like, it's just interesting to see how people fit that role. And some people are really, really good at it. and there's people that are just terrible at it. And the people who are really, really good at it, maybe they do have sociopathic tendencies, or maybe they're just really good actors, you know? So if you're a good imposter, that doesn't mean you're a bad person at all. It just means you're good at playing the role. But I'm willing to wager a real life sociopath would also be able to play an imposter super well, because sociopaths are excellent at manipulating other people. That's also something I learned in school.
Oh, Futaba's room. That's it.
Why ain't it opening?
It must be her cognition that no one can enter it.
I'm surprised that you made it this far. Beyond lies the Pharaoh's chamber.
So the treasure's still here?
Indeed. However, you need my permission to open this door.
Then open it for us.
I cannot. You must have her invite you in.
What the F? Ain't this your palace?
What's she mean, Mona? The shadow is Futaba, but not Futaba herself. In other words, we need the real Futaba's permission. So we need to have Futaba-chan open her room and let us in?
Considering that you made it all the way here, you may be able to do it.
I guess we gotta return to reality for now. But I remember Boss saying that she won't let anyone in.
Right. She's a serious shut-in.
How will we convince her to allow us entry?
Standing around here won't help. We'll just have to give it a try. That's what she wants, after all. I think that we should do it too, even if it means we have to force ourselves in.
Someone sure is stoked about this.
We have no choice but to sneak in again.
Joker, it's your call when we do this. Make sure you think of some excuses just in case Boss catches us.
Leave it to me.
We're counting on you, leader.
On that note, is everyone clear on what needs doing?
Oh, that reminds me. Give me the calling card. The one Alibaba sent us.
What are you going to do with it?
Let me get caught up on chat. Because before this was Upbeat Pluto, and really none of the people I followed really streamed. So by creating this account, I found communities that are active in our socials. So I'm not just talking to myself. True. I'd probably say for me, I think I started Twitch, or created a Twitch account like way back in 2016, like a little bit before Amazon bought them out. And that's when I started watching Twitch. And the first streamers that I started following at the time were averaging like 500-600 views, and that was a lot. That was a lot back then. Now, of course, we're not talking about the Shrouds, the Dr. Disrespects, those guys. Of course, Dr. Disrespect is no longer with Twitch, but I started way back when, and I was automatically drawn to larger communities because I wanted to see what the platform was about, like what is popular, what's with Twitch. It was totally new to me. But yeah, 4 years later, it's great. It's a great platform. I spend more time on Twitch than I do on like YouTube or Netflix or anything like that. Seriously, like I actually canceled my Netflix subscription because I would rarely watch anything on Netflix. I'd be watching either YouTube video or a Twitch stream. So I want to play Jet Set Radio. I saw it and it looks really cool. There's a mod in Sonic Generations where Sonic wears a Jet Set Radio outfit. I've seen gameplay. Oh, that is sick. Oh, I've got to go for them burgers now. See you later. I may or may not be back. Hey, Ant, thanks for coming by. Good talking to you as always. Definitely enjoy your burgers. Also, Jet Set Radio is a great game. Jet Set Radio Future is one of my favorite games of all time. If I can find a way to stream that game on Twitch, god damn it, I will, because I want everyone else to experience how great that game is. But yes, take care. I'm going to go to the bathroom because the tea's kicking, so let me run to the bathroom real quick and then we'll continue stream. Okay, I am back. Getting caught up on chat. Do you play GTA Online? Because sometimes I think I hear the phone in the game going off. I used to. I played GTA Online back when the game first came out, actually, back in 2013. And then I played it a little bit more when it was re-released on PS4. And yeah, that ringtone that you hear is pulled from that game. But I pulled it from an app called Zedge. Zedge is on iOS too, so if you have a smartphone, you have either iOS or Android, just go to your respective Play Store, download the Zedge app, and you can download the GTA 5 ringtone to your phone, among a bunch of other ringtones too. Like I've got some Persona shit as well.
We're the Phantom Thieves, you know. We gotta announce this. If the treasure's there when we get the room open, given this tour will let us take it right away. Queen, help me think of what to write.
I suppose.
We got this covered. You decide on a good time we barge into a room. That's all you.
Alright, so we've done what we needed to do. I need to check that new item though. Need to peep it. Let's see what we got. Item. No, it's under equip. Let's see what I got. I got Ring of Gluttony, Crystal of Wrath, Speedmaster, Automatic Tsukukaja at the start of battle, increases defense for all allies for 3 turns. I think I'm gonna give this to Skay, but he's gonna lose the ability to cast Wind. I don't think it's really gonna matter much, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Then she's got the Ring of Vanity. Forms a barrier that can absorb 1 attack. Yeah, let her keep that. And what does On have? Okay. Restores medium amount of HP, increases attack. Alright, we'll give her the Ring of Lust. Oh, I love Zedge. I used to play around with it on my grandfather's phone. Nice, nice. Alright, so you're already familiar with it. Yeah, it's a great app. It's a great app. Dream Hunter James, he introduced me to the Zedge app. I think I found out about it through him, and then I just fell in love with it. No, actually, it was definitely him, because we went out to eat that night and had some bomb-ass wings and burgers. Such a good meal. Or was it pizza? No, it's definitely pizza. I kind of miss that place and having pizza at that place. I want to have more.
Well then.
Yeah, we can bug out because now I have to get that cognitive door open. I never had DQ. Ah, okay.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, no, we don't have a choice. Let's see. I think there really isn't anything to do though. We got all the will seeds. We've gotten all of the personas. Calling cards ready. That was fast. I mean, I already wrote 3 of them before this, remember? But I came up with almost all of the sentences. You don't gotta mention that. Smooth, Ryuji. Real question here is, when should we go to Futaba's room? Well, I think our leader should decide. Look who's the smooth one now. It really should be up to him though, don't you think? Absolutely. We have no choice but to carry this out. It's all on you, 8-Bit.
There you have it. Sounds like a pretty important task got pushed on you. No point in thinking about it now, though. We have to do it. Once you've made up your mind, just give the order as usual at the hideout.
I'm a shapeshifter. So we've got 20 days before we have to do it.
I should write something.
I think we are strong enough to go ahead and wrap this thing up. But I don't know if I want to try to push for it now, or should I end stream now and try it tomorrow? Because I'm going to stream Persona tomorrow. I kind of feel like opening up with a boss battle would be better. But then again, caffeine is hidden. So it is a bit of a sequence that we have to do. That's why I'm debating. No, he's not gonna let me go outside. I already know it. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do. It's 3:10 Eastern Standard Time and it's lunchtime. My body is ready. So this was fun. This was fun. And James, aka Ruptured Tides. The boss isn't that hard. No. I don't think the boss is gonna be difficult for me to beat at all. Yeah, I think I will be able to power through pretty easily. It's just like the entire sequence, you know. I think it would probably take maybe another hour to an hour and a half. But if you want to end stream, it's up to you. This is true. I mean, because I remember you asked last week when I would run the boss, and I don't remember if I promised boss fight today. So since that is something that we talked about, maybe I should beat the boss and just start the stream after the boss battle. So I'm actually gonna ask you, James. I'm gonna ask you: should I beat the boss now or beat the boss tomorrow? Because I have the mental fortitude to beat the boss. Then I have to decide what I want to eat. Kind of feeling Chinese food, but then I have salad that I need to eat as well. But I'm not super hungry right now, so. Oh man, that rank's pretty low. You need to spend more time with Makoto, for sure, so you can get the black belt talk skill. This guy's pretty good. Chance to grab the enemy's attention and cancel their action. Too funny. Alright, yeah. Maybe you go eat lunch and then start the stream back up afterwards and then best the boss. That is a reasonable compromise. That is a reasonable compromise. I could eat lunch and then start the stream back up and beat the boss. But I may also get pulled into the Twitch vortex of streams, because there's a lot going on with like the election cycle. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to beat the boss now. I'm gonna do it now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna beat the boss now because the green tea is helping. The green tea is helping. I'm on. I'm ready. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tackle this boss. We're gonna smash this boss. What? Hypno Mist. When did I unlock that? I don't.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I will go to sleep after this because I could try to clean the cafe. Psycho Bomb. I'll take that. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we're in. We're committed. It's happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just building my proficiency right now because I don't anticipate using any of these items that I just crafted in the next boss battle. So we're at 37%, going bit by bit. At this rate, they're going to end up attacking us. I heard stocks are down. Is that because of MedJet? I really wish they wouldn't do this. I heard some other company's private data got leaked. What are the Phantom Thieves doing? Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. The show is about to begin. Are you still not done? I thought I told you. I'm not a patient person. No kidding. You told us you would wait. This is going against your word. That doesn't matter. You think I won't report to the police? Do it. No, I believe you. You better not be taking me lightly with all the evidence I have against you guys. Huh? You have evidence? Don't underestimate. Taking your chat logs to the police is quite simple. Dude, don't. Please don't misunderstand. We really do want your help. As such, we will do whatever it takes to fulfill our promise. Please believe us in that respect. We just need a little more time.
She doesn't seem to understand our circumstances. This might be a problem.
Doesn't matter. We're gonna hit that boss. And then
Hey,
we'll be free.
When are we gonna charge into Futaba's room? There's no point thinking it over now. Well, I got the calling card, so let me know when you decide.
this is different from past cases. We'll be handing the calling card directly to Futaba herself. Once we give it to her, we'll head straight into her palace. There won't be any time for prep work in between, so make sure you're ready beforehand. Are you sure we're ready to go? Once Futaba sees the calling card, we'll need to head straight into her palace. Is that okay?
Oh, so you're set on doing this?
Looks like it's my turn to unlock the entrance. Forgive me, Chief.
How will we convince Futaba to let us into her room, though? Even Boss is forbidden entry.
We'll be honest.
Yes. That is the best course of action.
You know a method?
I think it's quite straightforward. Futaba doesn't know what we're doing inside her palace, correct? Hence, if we tell her we've come to steal her heart, she'll surely open the door and let us inside.
Wait, that's it?
Futaba wants to have a change of heart. After all, she contacted us for that express purpose. That desire should lead her to open the door as well.
You're right. Our feelings should get through if we just try and talk to her.
All right, I believe in Futaba. Come on, let's get this done.
An eyeball? What's this? Huh. When did it get on here?
Whoa! Who are you?
I am the other you.
Is this some kind of hallucination? It's different from usual.
How long will you continue blaming yourself and shutting yourself away from the world?
Blaming myself for what?
For your mother's death. Don't you think it's time you grasp the truth of that moment? What happened before your eyes?
What happened to your mother?
The truth.
Why did you choose to rely on the Phantom Thieves?
That's...
Are you simply going to shut yourself in and do nothing? Are you going to avert your eyes from the true answer? If so, I will kill them in your world.
What should I do?
Tell her that we don't want to die. Tell her that.
We're sorry for sneaking in so many times, boss.
There's no mistaking it. This is the same door as in the palace.
Hello, Futaba? You're there, aren't you? Please, answer us.
I doubt she'd answer.
Alibaba, we know you're there. It doesn't matter if it's through chat messaging, just answer us.
Should have told me you were going to come here.
In order to steal your heart, we need you to open this door. We can't change your heart otherwise. Please let us in.
I'm not mentally prepared. Get ready right now then. It's too sudden.
The other you within your heart told us to have you open it. Deep down, you want to open this door, don't you?
The other me?
Right. We're trying to uphold our promise, but you're the one resisting us.
Give me some time.
10 seconds.
That's too short. At least minutes, please.
Fine, but if boss comes home, we'll kick down the door and enter if we must. Time's up, Alibaba.
Alright, I'll open it now.
We need to change her cognition. Better to be completely safe than sorry.
So she has to be the one to invite us in.
Futaba, please open the door.
All right, let's go in.
What is this?
Medical science, information technology, biology, psychology. These are all technical books.
She keeps herself cooped up in a room like this all the time?
Where's Futaba?
Where could she be hiding?
The closet?
She'll shut herself into the bitter end,
Even if that door's opened up, we'll get stopped again inside. I bet a fence or something formed right in front of the treasure now.
This makes no sense! Explain yourselves!
Whoa, she talked!
We needed to change your cognition. Unless we do so, we can't steal your heart.
I highly doubt she would understand it, even if we explained it to her.
So basically, my cognition is being a hindrance, keeping you away from the core of my cognitive world?
Huh? She understood it?
Well, why do you know about that? Who are you?
Why'd you call yourself Alibaba and make things more complicated? If you wanted help, you could have just asked for it.
Because I was embarrassed.
Huh? Oh, my bad. I didn't catch that.
Because I was embarrassed.
I think I get it. Asking someone for help isn't that easy.
Futaba, can you tell us more? How do you know about the cognitive world?
Because I knew about it.
Oh, that reminds me. Boss was talking about cognition or something before, right?
You think this is related to how he was getting grilled by that one lady?
Perhaps her mother was researching this cognitive science that was mentioned?
Cognitive science with a PSI in front. Less science, more supernatural. That's important.
Well, that certainly got her attention. It seems we're on the right track.
So, cognitive science. Futaba, what was your mother working on? Please tell us. What happened?
She's not answering.
Yo, maybe save this for later? Seems she's been through some serious shit, so, you know.
True. She did say things like, die.
Hold on. Futaba-chan, did you really kill your mother?
Whoa, you moron!
Wasn't her death an accident? What actually happened? Maternity neurosis? Is that really true?
On.
We saw what your heart is like, but we still can't figure anything out. The mother that Boss told us about is completely different from your cognition. We want to hear the truth from your mouth.
My mom was... The one who killed her was...
It's possible that she can't remember because her heart has become distorted.
I'm so sorry, Futaba-chan. It's just that... I went through a lot myself, and I'm sorry.
There!
What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Come on! Hurry it up! We did come to steal your heart, but it's not really done right here at this moment. All you really had to do was open that closet door. I'm sorry we made you jump to conclusions. You don't have to be like that. I see.
She went back in!
What's the meaning of this? Did you guys trick me?
No, please listen. There's a reason we had to do this. She's aware of the cognitive world, but it seems she doesn't understand how a change of heart occurs. Futaba, how much do you know about the cognitive world?
I know that there's another world based on cognition, but I don't know how to get there. Can you guys go there? You said you saw my heart earlier.
Yes, that's right.
How do you do it?
We use a smartphone app.
Easy.
An app?
Yes. By entering the required information, we can go to the cognitive world.
A name, a place, and a distortion. Those three. So in this case, Futaba Sakura, Sojiro Sakura's house, and...
Futaba? You don't happen to have this app, do you?
I don't.
Thank goodness. Okay then.
Can you take me with you too?
No.
I gotta agree. Just leave this to us.
I'll leave it to you then.
Good. And you better not forget about our promise, alright? Oh yeah, almost forgot. The treasure's not gonna appear if we don't ever read this.
A calling card?
It's the one you prepared. Read it.
I can't read it. It's too dark.
You could just come out.
Embarrassing.
What?
I'll make sure she reads it, so you guys go on ahead. Futaba, make sure you read it, okay?
Okay.
Let's see. Futaba Sakura has committed a great sin of drowning in sloth. Thus, we will rob every last bit of those distorted desires. No. I'm going to die.
Good. Kitty, you again?
Futaba seemed totally up for getting your heart stolen. What's up with this? Something about this place is really unusual. Either way, there's only one thing for us to do now that we sent the calling card.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take, no matter what we gotta face, we're gonna take that treasure for sure. A treasure is ours. mean, after all the the trouble we went through, she damn well better have read it.
Yeah.
All right, it's open. Well, yeah, Futaba trying to open the door herself.
Nice.
Anyway, the treasure's up ahead. Let's finish this. Let's do it.
Incredible.
So this is the place that represents Futaba's room. Yup, this is the heart of a hacker, alright. Anyway, where's the treasure?
This way.
Being a strong signal from above us, the treasure's definitely manifested. There's no knowing what may lie ahead, so let's be vigilant as we push towards the treasure.
I have something.
L2 being annoying again.
I have something.
Joker.
There's no doubt about it, the treasure's right past this point. It may await us within. No matter what it is, we need to be ready for it.
Yes.
If I use this, I can change my heart? Vocal input. Futaba Sakura? Sojiro Sakura's house. And then something about distortion. Distortion. Not again.
You killed her!
You're a play murderer!
It's all your fault!
You're the one who killed her! Don't come near me! Your fault!
Murderer!
No.
That's right. I remember now. Back when they were here, I messaged Doom in the chat and...
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
I can go in now?
No! You're a murderer! You're the one who killed
It's all
her!
your fault!
Don't come near me! Your fault!
I can't take this anymore.
Beginning navigation.
Hell, this ain't what I was imagining.
Were you expecting a mountain of treasure or something of that sort?
There is that over there.
That's it?
The treasure must be inside.
All right, let's take it.
Be careful.
Treasure.
There's something here.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Is it a shadow? No. Then
It's not Futaba.
don't tell me. This is insane.
If it's not a shadow, then what is it?
It's a cognition. A monster that Futaba's cognition created. How can that be?
Hey, look out! Here it comes!
Do not approach the Pharaoh's tomb. Misfortune will fall upon you.
Oh, look at it fly about. We can't reach it like this. We've got no other option. Let's take it down with our guns and skills.
Alright, let's see. Cure Dizzy.
This one.
Persona! There. This is my other self. Take this!
I'll use my persona. It didn't work.
Okay. So she blocks that.
How far did it fly up? What's it gonna do? Don't tell me. Is it gonna dive attack us?
Yep.
Damn that thing. When's it gonna strike? Not good. Fox is in bad shape. Fox is unconscious. This is bad. Persona. Huh.
Persona!
Alright, where's my Recarn?
Tsunagi Picaro! Alright.
I've got items that can do it, but why use them when I have skills?
This isn't good. I can't tell at all when it's gonna attack. You can't tell? That's not helping. You have to tell us, Mona. I can't help it. There are some things that even I can't do.
So this is inside my heart. I didn't think it'd be like this.
Huh?
Do you remember? This is the suicide note. The men in black suits read it right after Mom died.
That's correct. Look at the next one.
This is... when Mom jumped in front of that car.
That's right. Now the next.
No.
Don't run. I thought you made your mind up after you talked to the Phantom Thieves.
Okay. I'll look. It's me complaining. Mom scolded me for bothering her.
Yes.
I knew it. It was me who killed Mom.
Hey, Dream Hunter. What's up, brother? How full are you? You're back from Umami? How is everyone? I need to know. I need to know how your sister is. The Crawfords. I need to give me the deets. Give me the deets. 90% full. LOL. I tried not to die today. Okay, so you dialed it back. You dialed it back. See, I wasn't there to be a bad influence, so that's good. It worked out. Because if I were there, I would have been like, yeah, bro, just get another plate, bro. Just eat another plate. Lol.
It's just like I remember.
It seems we're doing well. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Remember everything. Don't avert your eyes. When did this happen?
Still anxious about how life is gonna go the next couple of months with Rona and elections coming. Oh, we live in extraordinary times. Extraordinary times. I already cast my ballot, so I literally I feel like dataless at this point. I'm just watching Icarus fly closer and closer into the sun. Hopefully it doesn't go the way of the tragedy and he continues to fly and he lands safely and lives happily ever after. But his wings could melt and he could fall to his death, just like the story, in which case that would be bad for the American empire. But, you know, when you elect lunatics, what do you think is going to happen?
Just a little before Mom died, I whined about wanting to go on a family trip.
And welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so how are the burgers, my man? I need the deets. Cause like I pretty much know what Dream Hunter has already eaten, and like I'm neglecting to refer to you as James Dream Hunter because that's also Ruptured Tide's name, and so if I say James, you guys are gonna know who I'm talking to. It's like at my old job, we had 2 Roberts and 2 Thompsons, and one guy was named Robert Thompson. So if we refer to the other Thompson by her last name, that also applied to him. If we refer to the other Robert by his first name, that also applied to him. So I just called him Rocket Man. Bro, they were delish. Okay, okay. So are we talking the regular hamburgers like lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles? You know, that style, or did you do like some kind of weird spin on the burger like brown sugar or something like that? There are some crazy burger recipes out there, by the way. Delish tomato only. Okay, okay, gotcha, gotcha. You ate them the correct way. That's good to know.
But she scolded me and said no.
Was that all she said?
I had some burgers last night. I went to Burger King after I got my COVID test, and the Smokehouse King was fire. It's just a bunch of cheese and gooey cheese, but the Whopper was lacking. And I never thought I'd ever say that about the Whopper because I loved the Whopper growing up, but it was just, it wasn't inedible, but it was lacking. Okay. Had no lettuce, just tomato and ketchup. Okay. So it's 2 forms of tomatoes. You know, it's like drinking water with ice in it. You know what I mean? It's like that. That works though. Do James or Ruptured will do. Okay. Do James or Ruptured. I got it. I got it. Can't have cheese because lactose intolerant. Yes, I am also lactose intolerant. I actually, because I wanted to eat dairy so bad, I kind of like, I don't know what the word is, acclimated to the consumption of dairy. As a kid, if I ate or drink any kind of dairy products, I would get like sick and queasy immediately to where I was dry heaving in a toilet. And what I would do is, for lunch, I would just get some milk, because the milk was free. For me anyway, because I was on a free lunch at the time. And I'd take a sip of that milk and just toss the carton away. And then eventually I would be able to take 2 sips before getting sick. And then 3 sips, and then 4 sips. And then eventually I was able to finish an entire carton without getting sick. And once I could finish a carton, then that's more dairy than I would consume in a day. So I could eat cheese and eat ice cream and all that stuff. I still do it in moderation though, like I don't go insane, and I still do have extended sessions on the toilet when I do eat dairy, but I can eat it without, you know, dry heaving, so that's progress. BK's menu is hit or miss. Facts. Really is. It really is hit or miss. They have like really good items and they have really bad items. Wendy's is currently king for me right now. Wendy's is currently king for me. That's like my favorite fast food joint.
I'm too busy right now. I need to finish my cognitive research as soon as possible.
They have bangers, but they also have dog dippers. Facts. Facts. They've got some bangers. They also got some busters. Wendy's is bae. True. Anime Wendy is bae too. You know what? I need to find some NSFW Wendy stuff for the Discord. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna do that after stream.
And what did you do?
I threw a tantrum. Told her she thought her research was more important than I was.
Bro, I had delicious chips with hot sauce and salt. Ooh, that's doing it right there. That's doing it right there. Yes. Chips with hot sauce, salt, and burgers. That's like classic cookout. That's the classic cookout cuisine right there. That's how you do it. Bro, imagine having Wendy's. This post was made by UK Gang.
That's when she scolded me.
True, true. You guys don't have that there. That sucks. Like, what are like the big chains in UK that you have? I know you have McDonald's. McDonald's is in every country, everywhere. But what else? Like what's hot? If I go to the UK and I want fast food, where do I go?
What did she say afterwards? There was more. Did she say... My research is almost over. Once it's finished, we can go wherever you like. I'm sorry I've left you alone for so long, Futaba. Please try to understand, though. This research is really important. I need to complete it. Even if it costs me my life.
Did she hate you?
She didn't? What? She smiled. My head, it hurts! Which is true!
Your memories.
Huh? It's calling me?
The hell? We ain't doing shit to it!
Huh? Futaba? You came into your cognitive world?
Right now I'm having some lactose intolerant ice cream. So lactose free, or you're just going balls deep, because there is like, all right, so as a lactose intolerant person there are options, right? So sherbet is fine, frozen yogurt is fine, lactose free anything is fine, milk, any like soy, almond, fine, doesn't bother you. So yeah, I guess that's the question that I'm asking. Lactose free. Okay, nice. Just pop into McDonald's or BK and maybe Nando's. I heard about Nando's. Is that like the big chain in the EU? I've heard people on Twitch talk about Nando's. I don't think there's any Nando's in the United States. We recently got a restaurant in just my hometown of St. Pete that's from the EU. It's called Chicken Cone. They started in EU and they came to the United States. And I think we have their 4th US location, if I'm not mistaken. There's also an Italian shop that's opening up too, which would be their 1st US location, so that's dope.
Mm-hmm. The person themselves coming into their own palace? If that happens...
That's...
Yeah, we're breaking all the rules. Breaking all the rules now.
No!
Why don't you say something?
It's the 5th most popular. Interesting. It's like a burger spot.
It's your fault! It's my fault. It's my fault that Mom...
Wait, is that monster her mother?
Futaba's desires and guilt must have distorted her cognition of her. The wish that her mother was alive again is mixed in as well, along with those eerie jeers.
The 3rd and 4th is KFC and Subway. Interesting. Interesting. Bro, we be talking about fast food now. This shit happens. Yeah, I know, right?
What does she mean by that? Could she be talking about cognitive science?
Subway can suck my ass. Overrated crap. True. True.
Nobody cares about me.
I should never have had Futaba. She was always
Subway
such a
is
bother.
true.
It seems you caused your mother a great deal of
I ate
trouble,
at Subway for the
Futaba-chan.
longest time.
She must
Back
have
in the
had some
day,
kind of maternity neurosis.
because there was a Subway like right outside my dorm, and I would just eat there. But I haven't been to Subway in like a year and a half, maybe longer. LOL, I haven't heard of the idea of sucking ass before. They have something going on, but like, there's kissing and licking, but sucking? Damn. LOL, we here in UK do sucking a lot. Wait, that sounds no. Oh man, you guys in the UK are wild, dude. You guys suck ass. Like, we eat ass in the US, but you guys suck ass. That's hardcore right there. Yeah, Subway is pretty good for a time. True.
She never abused you, did she?
Now that spicy Italian on Italian herbs and cheese, that shit is still clutch. I don't give a fuck. That shit's still amazing.
That's been imprinted upon you?
But the rest,
False memory?
I can pass on that.
You made your mother destroy all her research, Futaba-chan. She had worked so hard on this well. She lost her mind, and it's all because of you.
It's your fault.
It's her shadow. Futaba Sakura, remember. You're the reason she committed suicide. You were just getting in the way of her research. Why did you think it was suicide?
Because of the note.
Exactly. The men in black suits read her suicide note to you. And what was written on it?
All of her complaints about me.
Yes. The shock and the pain led you to avert your eyes. But they kept reading it aloud in front of your relatives. Think hard. Was that suicide note real? Would the mother you loved so much truly have written that? Did she ever say such horrible things to you?
No! She scolded me whenever I had tantrums, but she cared for me.
Then what about the suicide note?
A total lie!
You were used. They forged her suicide note and laid the blame of her death upon you. They trampled all over your young heart. Get mad. Don't forgive those rotten adults.
It's because I couldn't face myself, or Mom's death. Even then, why did they have to yell at me like that? Futaba-chan?
What denies you is an illusion. A curse put upon you by the Heartless. You knew from the very beginning. And yet, you cowered in fear.
Oh, that's right. I knew, but I...
It's all your fault. This time you'll be the one to die.
Will you die as you were told? Who will you obey? Cursed words spat out by a seething illusion? Or the truth within your own soul?
It's your fault.
I won't let those distorted lies deceive me anymore. And I won't be led astray by others' voices either. I'm going to trust my own eyes and my own heart to distinguish the truth from the lies. There's no way you're my mom! You're just a fake created by those horrid adults! I'll never forgive them! What is that? Huh? Whoa.
Oh my. I wish she was like playable and you could add her to the party just so I could zap people with a fucking particle beam cannon. But that's just me. I already want to rip her vocal cords out of her throat. Okay, let's get caught up on chat. Let's see. Yeah, Subway was pretty good for a time. It was. It had its day. It had its day. I think Subway fell off right after Jared got booked for child pornography. I think that's when Subway just went downhill after that. Oh, and that they couldn't put like shoe elastic shit in their bread anymore. That's why they had to make it more natural. Sucker like eating oysters. So I guess that still counts as eating ass. I mean, if you eat the whole oyster, you're technically eating ass too. Oysters have ass, don't they? I always say suck ass when I think something is really shit. Yeah. It sucks ass. This job sucks ass. This test sucks ass. This class sucks ass. This traffic sucks ass. And I feel you. I feel you on that. They have that for dinner, lunch, and breakfast. Ah, okay. That ice cream was good. I sucked it real good. Did you deep throat the whole ice cream? The whole cone? Bro, I always suck the life out of my ice cream. Oh my god. You guys. Whoa. Edgy Persona Awakening time. Pew pew alien epic. So much alien, much wow. But for real, the song is so good. Swear to my bones, it's epic. I trust you on that. I believe you. Because you're a man of culture. Willpower is so good. Yeah, I was gonna say that LOL, but buffs are nice. Bro, squad goals. Yes. Yeah, Futaba kinda useless, but she provides some good crap. LOL, this sucks ass. Yes. Yeah, Futaba, she's the intel lady. Which Morgana and Makoto and Futaba are like our intelligence community, just the three of them together, you know.
Mom! No, that's not her. You're just a monster.
Talking back to your own mother. You spent too much time with me. No good.
Never romance Futaba though, freaking incest, my guy. LOL. Also, imagine liking gingers. Honestly, see, that's I know that there's like a meme in the UK when it comes to gingers. Maybe it's because I'm an American, but like I love redheads. I do. I'm gonna be honest with you guys about that. Okay, I'm gonna let the entire UK know. Like, if you guys ever decide that you want to export your genders, send them to me. Okay, I love redheads. Those girls are something special. Honestly, I don't know what my opinions are on romantic Futaba. Is that why you main Moira? You know, it could be on a subliminal level. That's probably why I mained her. On one hand, I say it's kind of weird. Yeah, see, Futaba, like, she's really cute and she's great, right? And I like her character, but it's kind of like why I didn't romance On. You know what I mean? Like, she's just not my personal speed. I guess if you're the type of guy that wants to be needed or wants to like help your significant other like grow out of their shell, then Futaba would be your romantic choice. It's like the dude from Casablanca, right? He was like that for the main female character in that story. Like, she was just this foreign girl who didn't know anybody or know anything, and she meets this American dude who's like knows everything, right? He's ex-military and shit, and she falls in love with him because of how intelligent he was, and he fell in love with her because of how innocent and pure she was. So they kind of worked, and then I think he got whacked. It's been a long time since I've read that book, but good story. If you guys haven't read Casablanca, highly recommend it. It's good shit. There's a certain fiery aura around redheads gingers. Yeah, exactly. Like their hair is literally fire. Okay. I think I may have posted a ginger in our Discord. I don't remember if I did or not. But if I didn't, then I will. And she's a Twitch streamer actually. But yeah, she does it for me, man. She's hot. I romanced on. Okay. Ant romances on. It just works. I romanced all over that panther. Made her purr, huh? I know, right? She the best. The only redhead I like is Rick Astley. Hot motherfucker. That's legit. That's legit. Oh man, you guys are great. You guys are great.
Damn! It's going to swoop down on us again, isn't it? What can we do? Don't worry, I'll take care of it. This is my heart's world, right? Hacking into my distortion should be no problem for me.
Futaba's got that Game Shark. Ha ha!
I won't let you!
Blondes aren't bad. Brunettes is where it's at. Oh yeah. My archetype, like, you were to ask me what my dream woman would look like, I would probably have to say fair complexion with like dark hair. Just as dark as possible. And in lieu of that, brunettes also fit the bill pretty well. Here's my reasoning. It's basically a sibling relationship, and in my head, Joker doesn't do anything involved with her. True, yeah. Like, and that's kind of the relationship I had, or the way that I saw her when I played the original Persona. Like, you definitely had the option of kind of going in that flirtatious route, but I kind of felt like you had a brother-sister relationship. So, I'm like, no. You know, I already had my short list. Like, freaking Makoto, Mifune, I think her name is, the shogi girl, she was on the short list. Kawakami, obviously. Like, those are my three. Oh, and the doctor, Tei Takemi. So those are my top four, and everyone else, you know, it had nothing to do with looks. It was just, who did I want my character, like if I were in Joker's shoes, who would I want? And Futaba, she felt like a little sister, you know? And she's probably, you know, Joker's exact same age, but just her development has been so skewed towards knowledge as opposed to social prowess.
Now it's our turn. Here goes! I'm summoning our ultimate weapon to the battlefield.
I can dig pretty much any hair color as long as it's suave and silky smooth skin is Dream Hunter just wanna fuck, bro. Oh, I've got to go. I'm gonna watch that shit Adam Sandler movie came out, the Halloween one. You can't go wrong with a garbage movie, especially with the fam. True. You take care, Ant. Enjoy your film. But romance, maybe Haru or Tei or Hifumi. Yeah, Haru was a really strong candidate too. I loved Haru. Haru was like a cinnamon bun made flesh. Like, that's who she is. You can't not like Haru. You can't. I like aesthetics. True. Aesthetics.
A ballista?
Futaba's really out here modding this entire boss fight.
Beat the crap out of it. Ah, I get it now. Let's go.
Let's bring that thing down.
Yes.
I'll shoot it.
You want me to fire it, right?
I'll shoot it. I'll handle it.
Toward the ballista!
Lion Mommy is yoked. Like, she literally has better muscle definition than everyone else in this game. I think the problem though is that An came first, so it's hard when the other romantic interests slowly show up one after the other. Though that goes to show that it's not best to commit to the first girl you see. Exactly, that's the moral of the story. Take your time, exercise your options. It's Mass Effect all over again, you know. It's The Witcher all over again. Because I started with The Witcher 3, so the first waifu I saw was Triss, and she's a redhead, ginger. And I was all up in the sauce, but I ultimately chose Yennefer. And I still to this day would choose Yennefer every single time. Even though Triss is easier to get along with and is chill and really nice. But, you know, I like Yennefer more. I just do. And that's a me thing. That's a me thing. Her arc was mediocre compared to the rest of the game, but the social link is so good and her confession is what drew me in. Yes. Yes. This is true.
Mom is gone. No matter how much I wish for her to be with me, it'll never come true. That's why I'll live in the real world, even if she's not there with me anymore. And I'm gonna live my life as free and happy as I can.
For a child to survive on your cruel world, they need a concerned mother figure like me.
Yup. You're fake.
Listen, my mom is so precious to me, and I still love her a ton. But you're not her. And I'll never live a life where everything gets decided by someone else.
Naughty children who defy their parents should be punished.
No, you're not.
You baited.
Change direction. Aim the tip at her.
Say, like what James said, she is one of the first female social link. Before like 3 playthrough, I didn't know how to romance her. Yeah, no, true. Like, I remember in my first playthrough, I got a chance to go to the park with her, and I kind of felt like we were pretty close at that point, and I could have pushed further, but by that point, I had already made up in my mind that I was going to romance Makoto, and I just cut everyone else off. Because if you don't do that, at the end of the game, you get like all of your romantic interests showing up at the same time at LeBlanc. And it's a funny ending, but you know, I kind of wanted the one-on-one for the lore. I did it for the lore. And that last conversation you have with Makoto was worth it, I feel.
Go down.
Golly, Futaba with the early final card. True.
Take this. Persona. No holds barred. Adjust vertical alignment. All right. Fire!
Oh, that looks like it hurts.
Children that defy their mother
Shut up.
You're just a monster born from my own weakness. Everyone, keep attacking it. Don't let up.
Let's go. Come. Nagi Picaro.
Slash! Let's do this. Eat this.
Let's go. I lend it.
Persona! Feel my rage!
Persona. Boss. Slash.
Persona! Go!
That champion juice. It's like Powerade.
I am thou. Prepare yourself.
Persona!
Yeah, Nuke isn't really hurting her all that much, so let's do this instead.
No holds barred.
Try some physical. Yeah, much better. Get off me.
Persona. Boss. Slash.
Enemy is too far away. I should have been able to figure that out. Oh well.
Let's go. I lend it.
Persona!
Let's go.
It's all because I had you. You did it. You screwed up my life. All you did was get in the way of my research. I should have never had you. No, that's exactly what I've always thought. If Futaba wasn't around,
That's a lie. Mom told me herself. She said no matter what, she could keep working so hard because of me. The one who decided my existence was a burden on her is myself. No one else.
no matter how much you struggle, you'll never escape me. You'll be tormented by your personal guilt.
Yeah, well, if we use the research. So stupid.
That's impossible.
No. With them, even the impossible can be made possible.
Naughty children who defy their parents
Squad goals.
be punished.
No, you're not. That's it.
You've been debated.
It's time. Principality. You're mine.
Persona! Eat this!
Persona.
Persona!
Good thing I healed.
Persona. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Persona! Go!
I am thou. Prepare yourself.
Persona! Out of our way! That was awesome!
Let's go. Die!
Persona! Prepare yourself! Watch out!
Persona! All right.
Your health is dangerously low. Hurry up and heal.
This one.
Let's see what we got here. Wine of Grace.
I'll try this.
Church donations came in handy. That juice of champions. Exactly. That super elixir.
Persona!
It's better than purple drink.
Hinanshi! There!
Let's do this! Eat this!
Gamer girl bath water. Oh man. Yeah, hit him with that Belle Delphine.
I am thou.
It's like, oh, I can feel the energy coming back to my body.
Prepare yourself! Watch out!
I don't heal very often, but when I do, it's Gamer Girl bathwater. Stay simping, my friends.
It's fine. Let's go.
Someone got critted.
All right. I appreciate it.
Thank you! You're dizzy! Your attacks might not connect!
Where are my eye drops?
I'm using it!
And then revive.
Thank you.
That had to have credit. It had to.
Okay,
That on Pompachan bathwater. Oh, that's premium grade, bro. You're talking about champagne at this point. On's bathwater is like antioxidant rich, okay?
It's time. Leland! Go down!
Persona! Ha!
With beauty and grace.
I appreciate it.
Only 999. 99.
I'll use my persona!
It's like that limit break plus tax. Don't forget,
Out of our way!
government's got to get their bit too. You want that Takamaki elixir?
Down! Oh, come on! Wake up! Wake up!
I am not annoyed yet, but I kind of am getting annoyed.
Hinanshi!
Cause she won't
Alright.
fucking die, mate. Alright, let's see here. We've got beads. Beads are the spice of life.
Sorry. Your health is low. Watch out. Your health is low. Watch out.
Alright, so let's see. This would be easier if she was closer. Let me see. If she's gonna keep doing that, I'm just going to switch over.
Let's do this. Persona. Go. Persona. Time to use this.
I apologize.
Everyone, are you okay? Focus on healing up.
Oh, I'm weak to wind.
Oh, come on, wake up. Oh, come on, wake up. Oh, come on,
Holy shit. Okay. Totally not worth. We're not doing it. We're not doing that strategy again. Oh shit, you still alive. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, okay. There's literally no way that I'm gonna survive, but I did survive. Luckily. So I want to see if I have any wind strength here. Okay, yeah. That should help considerably. And then I need to actually heal myself. Shit. You forgot to block. LOL. She didn't give us a chance to. She got like 5-1 mores in a row. So there was nothing I could do about that. She just kept attacking over and over and over and over and over again. But her wind attack like does dizzy and it crits. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just negate the wind attack. Because physical I can deal with. The physical, it does damage, but she's not doing her dive bomb anymore. So I'm just gonna run Phoenix for the duration of this boss fight. Damn, she gets 2 turns in a row. She does. And if she gets a 1 more, and then she can just keep attacking endlessly. That's how I lost my whole team.
Ooh, nice dodge.
It is annoying, but I have to keep my health high. Just to protect against any other bullshit and or shenanigans that can occur during this boss fight.
This one.
Sorry.
So we actually reflected some.
Your health is dangerously low. Hurry up and heal.
I think, no, I have to heal because they're gonna go down next wave of attacks if I don't.
Your attack might not Persona. This one.
Hey, Gamer Girl Bathwater.
Persona.
And then we can just go ahead and have an attack. The longer this boss fight goes, the lesser my chances of victory. But now that I can negate the wind attack, I'm not too worried.
It's time. Go down.
Let's see. She literally died from reflected damage. That's hilarious. I don't think that's ever happened to me before. I had to say though, her mom's hot as fuck. I am so sorry that she got murdered by fucking men in black, okay? Nice, the mirror force worked. Exactly. Exactly.
No matter what you say to me, I will live! Fire!
That magic bullet. What a fucking battle. Yes. This battle was way more dramatic than I had anticipated. But that's why you get different personas with different affinities. Because I probably would have wiped if I didn't have Phoenix. I'm going to be completely honest about that. Because I couldn't negate her wind attacks, which would like always give you dizzy and would always crit. So yeah, Phoenix is the MVP. Futaba's mom has got it going on. Oh yeah, Futaba's mom has got it going on. GG's all around. Judas rounds. The Judas rounds, indeed. Yes. It's a shame they canceled Luke Cage. I love that show. But yeah, everyone gets a GG. Even you guys in chat, you guys get a GG too. You gave me your energy. You know. 10% chance of reflecting physical. Light gun damage. Light gun damage to one foe. Medium chance of sleep. Medium chance of rage all foes? Maybe not too bad. Medium physical damage, medium chance of rage. Alright, we will swap that out. Nuke boost. Medium nuke to all foes. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh.
New move! What do you think?
Negates electric resistance on all foes. Cannot negate elect wall. Increases attack, negates electric resistance. Might be useful. Medium, light to all. Light physical damage to all folks. Yeah, we'll drop memory blow. Electric break. At least he got a second season. True.
Futaba.
Phoenix VIP. Yes. Order of the Phoenix today. Order of the Phoenix today, boys.
Damn, you're freaking incredible!
Whoa, what in the world? Ooh, it's totally skin tight.
Another thing showed up?
Mom?
Huh? Futaba. Thank you for choosing to remember the real me.
I'm sorry for being so selfish. Mom!
Don't come over here. This isn't where you're supposed to be, is it?
But I finally got to see you again.
Are you being selfish again?
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, Futaba. Now, you should get going.
Oh, right. Medjed.
Where are you going?
Home. I know how to use the nav now.
Easy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that little nav, yeah.
That girl marches to the beat of her own drum, doesn't she?
True.
Like you're one to talk.
Also true.
But if we have her on our side... Wait, what about her treasure?
Oh yeah, we almost forgot.
It's empty?
What's going on? Wasn't it supposed to be here?
She probably took it. Let's get the fuck out.
Futaba herself was the treasure. And she's gone, so of course it's empty. Shoot. This is bad.
What's the matter?
Not only did the real person come into her own palace, she awakened to a persona while she was here.
We broke all the rules.
This place could collapse any second now.
We've accomplished our mission if her palace is crumbling. We should hurry back to reality.
That would be wise. It's catching up to us! Running, here's a bitch!
Oh no, it turned into a car already! I know!
I just love how she eats him.
Hey, you guys still alive?
I thought I was gonna die and... hey! Will you let go already? Sorry!
Not again.
What was that sound? Hmm? What are you guys doing out here?
Oh,
Reminds me, where's Futaba?
What about Futaba?
Oh,
Yes! We came all this way, so how about we enjoy some coffee?
Oh, that's a great idea!
That's fine, but...
I'm not thirsty, though.
I almost forgot. I have some business to take care of, so you guys go on ahead.
Thank you, Makoto. It literally just went over his head. We're trying to maintain cover here, okay?
Okay.
It's like when you go out on a date with a girl and you drop her off at her house and she asks you, do you want to come in for coffee? You don't drink coffee that late in the night, okay? That's code, alright? She wants you to get up in her guts. That's what she's trying to tell you. And, you know, it just flies over his head.
Let's go see Futaba. Futaba? Can you hear me? Please say something! Please! Could this be our fault? Is it because we defeated her monstrous mother?
LOL, on that level of dense. That's why we're the best of friends. That's why.
No. That was nothing more than a cognitive being created in her mind.
Leave it to a loudmouth idiot like me to tell you about the signals that you are missing. When the hints are being dropped and you're not picking them up. Just tell me, yes or no. Do you want to have sexual intercourse or not? Tell me. I don't want to guess.
Destroying it wouldn't cause memory loss or put a physical burden on her.
What should we do?
Hey, don't you know a doctor?
Netflix and chill is the other way around it.
You do? Can you contact them?
Yeah, I can call Tay.
House call is gonna cost you, you know.
I will pay for it.
How much will it be?
That was a joke.
Oh, okay. I had the money. Just, you know,
So, how is her condition?
I don't get Anime Freeze time IRL, so I default to no. LOL. This is true. Anime Freeze, you know, is perfect because Anime Freeze can buy you 4 episodes worth of time. You know what I mean? Like, it's Anime Freeze is great. Too bad we don't have that.
Pulse,
We don't have a Twix
breathing,
either.
Temperature and blood pressure are all normal. No ocular abnormalities either. I'm not sure why, but it seems this girl is in some kind of light stupor. Furthermore, she lacks muscle for her age. I doubt she has much stamina either.
I see. The rebound from her awakening was too strong.
Yeah, 4 weeks of time since episodes used to come out once a week. True. Netflix and chill, or like Hulu and hula hooping. I like Hulu and hula hooping. You want a Hulu and hula hoop? She's gonna look at you like, what? What are you talking about? And it's like, I'll explain it later, okay? The walls of your vaginal canal is the hula hoop, and my penis is the person that's inside the hula hoop, swinging around in there, okay? You made me have to explain this reference, Hulu and hula hooping. All you had to do was go along with it. You knew what I was trying to say. But you were like, no, I don't like that because that sounds dumb. So I explained it, and now it sounds super creepy.
There may have been too many abnormal circumstances.
We simply cannot keep quiet about this. We should let boss know.
Wouldn't he figure out our identities?
Still, we should tell him, shouldn't we?
Let's go get him. Let's keep quiet. Let's wait for now. Let's wait for now.
What if nothing happens until it's too late? Letting him know is really the only option we have.
I guess it can't be helped now. Just keep the circumstances that led up to this a secret, okay?
Hey, Futaba? Hey! Oh dear.
About Futaba.
Well, why do you guys look so down?
Futaba-chan's condition.
What, this? It happens every so often.
Easy. So, oh, this happens all the time. Don't overreact.
Huh?
She must have used up all her energy. It's like she ran out of batteries.
Yeah, she just plugged herself into the proverbial wall. She's charging.
I think it happens because she doesn't get enough exercise.
What?
She stays like this for a few days whenever this happens. I'll make sure she gets plenty of rest. Here, keep an eye on her. I'm gonna go close the store.
It's hard to describe how I feel right now.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty frustrated.
This is what it feels like to be debated, okay?
I'm glad she's okay. But what are we gonna do about Medjed?
She's up!
Medjed.
Imagine knowing this baddie, curves in all the right places, and asking what her grandma's looking like, bruh. Oh my god. It's like, I want to meet your grandma. It's like, wait, what? hold up. Slow down there. It's McCree all over again when he throws his flashbang. Now hold on there.
Tired. Gonna sleep for a bit.
Which I think is also Yusuke's voice actor, Matt Mercer. Not sure though.
She fell asleep again?
Futaba-chan! For a bit? How much is she planning on sleeping? We probably shouldn't wake her up either.
What to do?
It's too late for us to find another hacker.
All we can do is wait for her to wake up.
Guys, we got 20 days. Like, she's good. She's good. We're good. Let's go back to enjoying our lives. I need to, like, talk to Kasumi again. Alright. Are you gonna let me go outside?
Hey!
No. God damn it. Alright.
Hey! Well then.
Looks pretty clean, even if there are some areas we couldn't reach. But you won't get paid for doing this, so you just gotta push through. Staying here for free after all. Yeah, I know. I know.
That should do it for now.
Damn, girl, you looking fine. I can't wait to see what your grandma looks like. What?
Hey!
Like, move over, Stacy's mom. I want to see Stacy's grandmom. Makata. Makita. Man, this is crazy. I can't keep up with this constant influx of posts. Isn't it tough being popular? The diamonds. Anyway, here's the latest lead I have. This one seems to be about someone abusing their power. I wonder if it was written by a former employee of the company in question. Apparently one of the higher ups has been claiming the achievements of his subordinates as his own. That really sucks. That's some business sense. You seriously just can't be accepting of that. Now, I don't know the name of the company, but I don't have any details on the person himself. The company's over in Shinjuku, so try asking around places where businessmen can hang out. A bar at night might be a start. That should be a good place to get more info on the situation. Hope this isn't asking too much of you. Sorry, I'll just look for another one just in case.
I should write something.
Alright, so, boss fight's done. Futaba arc is on the way out. And we are going to stop for today. It's 4:44, almost 5 p.m. and I need some food. Don't know if I'm gonna cook or gonna order something out. I really shouldn't order anything out. I should cook because I ate out last night. But man, I'm so hungry. But anyway, it was worth it. It was worth it. I was able to build up my appetite thanks to fucking Futaba's Chimera bomb attacking me multiple times in a row. That's why I love JRPG boss fights. So, that being said, this is great. All of you guys in chat are great. Dream Hunter, James, Ruptured Tides, Dream Hunter, James, and all of you guys. And then the random lurkers that popped through as well. Thank you guys as well for coming by. So, tomorrow, more Persona, same time, same place. Yeah, I will catch you on the flip side. So, I'm gonna drop here in the chat our Discord link, and then my link tree. So if you want to follow me on other platforms, you can follow that link to find all of my other platforms and shit. And some of them I actually need to update, so I may do that over the next week. But yeah, go to Discord most importantly, because that's where I hang out regularly, and Dream Hunter does as well. See ya, man. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'll see you maybe tomorrow. If not, I will see you next week. Love to see the lurkers. Oh yeah, the lurkers are great, man. The lurkers are great. Peace. Peace out. Peace out.